All right, bless up to each and everyone. Yeah, man, today is Wednesday, October the 16th, 7:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Big up to each and everyone. Let me just go through the formalities and just, big up all the ones and ones them there. Mood man, yeah, man, manners and respect in general. Big up. Rex Jones, yeah, man, blessings, the thing go. What you say? This is one of the reasons why I believe the Antichrist is real, but it heavy in America. Well, the reality is in general. Rex Jones, you believe in, yeah, doesn't make it a fact still, but I do understand and I respect your belief as well. You are of the conviction that there is such a thing. What have given you that conviction? Maybe, if you really dig deep, yeah, man, it might take up a little journey, but big up yourself, you know what the thing go. 7 brothers, 7 different mind, to each his own, right? That's right there. Summer, yeah, man, big up, respect for the check-in, Summer. Lecture, where you go on, my general, manners and respect, yeah, man, respect every time you lecture for the check-in. Watch, look, and listen, yeah, man, big up, my general, you know what the thing going on. Big up to the ones and ones and wherever you are from, as you enter, just hit that like button on your way in. Just keep it respectful, all the thing go. Big up to the Jamaican massive, the Caribbean massive, North, South, Central American massive. Big up on yourself. Big up the English massive, European massive. Big up on yourself wherever there, the thing go. You get what I say? Big up on yourself. I just want to say thank you all, viewers, subscribers. Big up to all the people who share the content. Big up to the playback massive as well. Yeah, man, respect for the playback value. So greatly appreciate that. Big up to all the members as well. Exit 9X, Ocean Johnson, Vioni All, Jamon, Nikki Willie, Not Your Child Corp, Only Good Karma Baby, D So Nice, Michelle Clark, Rhythm Palace Studio, Private Figure, Everbless, Silver One, Is Addiction, Cute Browning, Beast, Black Saldy, TG Media, Humbleman RB, Lone Star, Sweet P, the Playback Queen, Global Life Records, the Playback King, Rick Livestream, DJ Congo, Moodman. Big up to all the chuckers, them, man, the Jamon, them, Rowan Noble, Tom Ford, all the chuckers, them. Big up on yourself. You get what I say? Yeah, I not really remember every chucker where check in on the platform, but the ones who I am familiar with, yeah, man, big up on yourself. Big up all the ones and ones, them, man. You get what I say? And the playback as well. And we say manners and respect. All right, so we have some topics up for discussion, right? Is the PNP in trouble for the LGBT endorsement? It's a serious conversation which is going on out in the social media space as well. Wolipa endorsement from, PNP members. Me hear Mark Golding, me hear Damian Crawford, which is very shocking and surprising to me. Me hear Isaac. Well, that not surprise me still, but with Damian Crawford, yeah, man, that kind of shocking to me. And, I've heard some others, right? But, Damian Crawford, that's somebody where, Damian Crawford from UE days when he was president of the student union. Yeah, man, and you see that Taylor all and them something there. So he was a brilliant mind, but him always at UE, him kind of have that cultural approach to him and him did that wear locks. You get what I say? So the reality is that ones and ones used to even consider him to be probably a Rasta man, but him never that radical. But to know, so them man, they have the locks and get the ratings in terms of culture. Because I remember, even when he was under Portia or under Peter Phillips, he dealt with the culture and things like that and entertainment, right? Yeah. So the reality is that he was highly respected always from UE days come straight out. So, I'm very surprised. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to judge. And neither am I here to say, well, them not free if you endorse who them are going to endorse still. But the reality is that when you represent constituents, yeah, I think you should represent them in terms of, declare your hand, yeah, man, and make your constituents them make a decision. Yeah, that's how it goes. You personally, yeah, that's fine. So at the end of the day, too, if they were congratulating this TikToker on his first anniversary, right? In their capacity as, you know, say Mark Golding, you know, not on behalf of the People's National Party or Damian Crawford or, you know, whoever, Isaac Buchanan and all of them, right? If they were just congratulating that TikToker who is a member of the ABC community, if they were just, you know, yeah, congratulating him on his 1 year anniversary, that could have been somewhere normal, but that is like an official PNP endorsement. And we see whole heap of conversation on the streets about it. We see Outer Road. Yeah, man, we see Outer Road. I go on bad about it, and we see Mr. Vegas challenge Footer Hype to address it. So yeah, me definitely I look forward to see Footer Hype address that too, because Footer Hype a big PNP and him really, you don't know it go. You know, him support the PNP and everything them do. You know the thing goes. So I definitely want to hear what I'm gonna say about that one still. That should be very interesting. Brian Alkebulan King. Yeah, Brian asked me the other day if we know what Alkebulan is. You know, said anyways, leave that for next time, Brian. Probably one of them Sundays, I'll hold a reason with you on the Alkebulan, and then maybe you might still keep it or you might change it, you know, maybe, but we definitely want a reason with it on Sunday. You get me? I say, big up Brian, respect every time. Cyrus the Virus, manners and respect every time, you know. Michelle Clark, where you going with? Yeah, big up, you know, Michelle. Michelle at the fire mama, you know. So you know how the thing going, I have to respect Michelle and our views. You know, yeah, man, views will contend and we might not agree, but at the same time, we just respectfully disagree. And that's what I appreciate about Michelle more time still. You know, she step in and blaze her fire. And she just knows, all right, cool, we not go agree, and that is that. So respect for that. Lynette Thompson, big up yourself, you know. Pauline Bailey, yeah, man, respect. Yeah, lecture, yeah, it's a very interesting one because at the end of the day, them kind of public endorsement here, I mean, I think say them really need to go that lens there still, you know. Yeah, then they can endorse in a private to them something. I mean, I think that them need to endorse somebody publicly because he is a activist. You get me I say? Yeah. So you know how the thing go. You get what me I say? But a perspective still, you know, and we they have to reason about it. We are gonna reason about it. World Dawg and Swiss Lee, yeah, we definitely gonna speak about that as well. You know, ones who depend on the social media, them don't see what one World Dawg, his cousin died, you know, he's in the hospital. You know, we see people run out and I say Swiss Lee have something to do with it, and poor Swiss Lee after try defend him name in a time of mourning as well. So we definitely want to speak on that as well. The Integrity Commission, this parliament, boy, I tell you people, Justice Panton, this man here is something else. Like his performance yesterday in the parliament, yeah, I think it was one of the worst I've seen in a very long time. The man I tell them, same them trust the water because the water where them a drink, I turn them in an idiot. Right, yo, the man diss them up, man, wickedly, man. The man deal with them. We me, I tell your people. You get me? I say, true are some controversy them way. I make them know, so them leak it. Because why would it leave his office and right after it left his office, it is leaked? Yeah, of course, that's a smart move because once it leave your office and it leak after that, the finger go point somewhere else. So at the end of the day, four parliamentarians got copies of it when Parliament was in recess, and the media had it the same time it was dropped. So you can't blame the Parliament. You understand me? I say because nobody can open up them mail like that. The moment it came out, yes, the same way out them leak out vase thing and make one big alabaloo. Nobody did not talk about Michael Phillips situation now. Because them even leak that out too. Oh, Michael Phillips charged by Integrity Commission. For what? Late payment. Okay, just like me, credit card company charged me for late payment. Is there any crime committed? Oh, no, I just the late payment thing. Then what is there to leak? What is in that for anyone to leak out to the media? And then you have the media houses who the Integrity Commission have warned that to reveal the reports to the public without it being tabled is a crime. And we see the media houses them doing it, broadcasting commission silent and things like that. So we definitely want to be speak on that as well. Rajawild, yeah man, Rajawild drop a post and people in my blaze of fire on him. You know, I was looking at it today and it was funny. You know, I was going through the comment section and me I say, wait, no man, them are deal with Rajawild away, man, you know, yeah. But definitely want to speak on it as well. So you know, I think we can reason on these things. So I just saw that go. Me just drop the link here. You get me? I said, let me drop the link here to the ones who want check in and say a quick thing. To the ones who want to, you know, say a quick thing, I gotta just drop the link here and things. So you know, so I saw that go. But you know, say I think I should really start off with let me start off with the World Dawg and Switzerland. I really wanted to start off with the whole Marcus, I mean the whole Mark Golding situation is still. You get what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if okay, so yeah, the calling link is pinned. All right, cool. So people, those who want to check in, please feel free to do so. The calling link is pinned at the top. Misty, perfectly imperfect, big up yourself. Jerome, yeah man. Flea Janice, big up in a Birmingham City, UK, manners and respect. The Jamaica Drunker channel, all societies that promote this type of lifestyle fell in the past. Study Roman. No, none of these societies fell. What I mean, none of them run the place. We are talking about fell. They never fell. They never. You know what they did? It's a thing called alchemy, transmutation. You go from base metal or from copper to gold or from lower state to higher state, whatever. That's what it means. So none of these fell in the past. Look how much lodges you have all around the place, all over the world, even at Jamaica. Come on, man, the military lodges and them sitting there. All over our park camp, them have military lodge up there. Lodge everywhere in Jamaica, brother. Don't say that. You get me? I say you're way off. These people never fell. Yeah, them only transition the information, and that's why they make sure clothe it in mystery, as they would say. So I just saw it go still. Let's talk politics with Mr. Vegas. Big up yourself. Him say 100% of your viewers agree that Mark Golding fishing up the PNP is wrong. Well, people, please remember to engage with the poll, right? Because I definitely want to gauge the audience's you know, feedback, so to speak, as it relates to the context of the poll. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we have to give everyone a choice to choose if when Mark Golding are going with the endorsement there are the right thing. You know, Damian Crawford, yeah, very disappointed in a you know, Damian Crawford, you know, big man thing. Very disappointed. You get what I say? Because first thing first, if me I endorse people, me I gonna make sure so me know who me I endorse. You get what I say? Yeah, all right, that's right there. Yeah, man, election, man. Mr. Panton was very, very disrespectful. As a matter of fact, he insinuated that, you know, they were pretty much ignorant to the laws and all them something there. You get me? Yeah, TG Media, bless up, you know. All right, so let me just touch upon the World Dawg and, you know, the whole World Dawg and Swiss League settings, all right? Because, you know, what's something where kind of dominate the space and, you know, these things are case studies as well. You understand me? I say it's a case study to say, boy, you know, so in a real life, you know, yeah, you have genuine friends and your friends will set you up and all kind of things. But at the same time, too, you have people out there who will just try to spread misinformation on you and set you up too. So we see we're going with World Dawg. Based on what the news I say, him and him cousin, them go out, go party, right? I think the cousin have a, you know, baby mother. Right, they were out until about probably 3 a.m. something like that, and based on the news I said now, like the camera footage show where them pull up and there was a cop car and them run to the cop car and tell the cops, say, boy, somebody, you know, get shot in at the front of the car and them something there. So based on where based on what we have seen so far, right? Yeah, we not see no footage of the incident that take place like that still. You get what I say? But based on where we hear so far is that him cousin died, him get one as well or whatever. And quick and fast, you know, social media was, you know, a buzz because you know the thing go. Them did just their yard Swiss Lee birthday party, which was a great success. You get what I say? Yeah, I feel big up Ramesh, I go and do him things same way. So at the end of the day now, you know, it kind of sends shockwaves through the social media space, you know, TikTok all over the place because, you know, these people are TikTok superstars, you know, you get what I say? Yeah, man, them very popular on TikTok and things. So them thing loud because from Facebook days, I must say people know hero them from Facebook days, you know. They used to call him Facebook hero. You get what I say? Until him go Instagram and them something there. Yeah, man. So you know the whole history of Facebook hero and them something there. But long story short, you know, him cousin drop out in the hospital. I guess the police have not yet established what is going on. You get what I say? Me here on the spot, yeah, drop some voice notes and things like that. Or them voice notes that are leak, me don't know. And at the end of the day too, you know, it's a very interesting times we in whereas, you know, people are use all AI and I try to, you know, use certain voice notes and them something there. But at the end of the day, as it relates to Hero, aka World Dawg, you know, people quick and run out. I think Brit accused Swissley, you know, say Brit have fair like a following, so you know, Swissley have to come out and defend himself. I think that was distasteful because at the end of the day, you can't just blame somebody right away. Swissley there at Jamaica or whatever, and you are gonna blame him when World Dawg just come up of Florida. You understand me? I say at 3 a.m. in the morning. And you know how people done gullible already, so them are gonna run with it like that. So that kind of definitely create a little bit of should I say negativity around the whole situation, like Robin Sarton at the wound. You get what I say? Sandra Atkinson Ebert, we not believe in a well, at the end of the day, still, you know, my position on that is to each his own. That's my philosophy. So, you know, yeah, as long as nobody now bring that in my space, yeah, man, people, you know, free to do what they want to do, you know. Yeah, me not there to save the world. Yeah, me not there as no savior, no messiah, or nothing like that. Who have eyes, make them see, and who have ears, make them hear. All right, that's how it has always been. So, yeah, me not really care about nobody else. We are life and how them want to live them life in a real life, you know. That is that. That are them. Me just know so me stay in my lane and me keep it moving. But at the same time, when it comes on to politics now, when you are representing constituents, it is very important. I think it's a very important conversation because one, first thing first, the ABC community definitely is pushing to have legislation tabled, right? To have, you know, same-sex marriages and things like that legalized. They're pushing hard for that. You get what I say? And them are push it under the guise of human rights and them something there. In a real life. But me understand that too. It is their a spade where them can use the human rights thing to their advantage. Well, I just saw it go. You get what I say? But we definitely are going to touch upon that a little later still. Gain from pain. Yeah, man, big up, you know. Rex Jones, there are negative forces which are even more dangerous than the so-called devil. Well, really and truly still, you know, the whole concept of that, as we say later, I will speak on it somewhat because, you know, I kind of like them conversation there still because we know, say, connotative linguistics and reverse psychology, you know, of the people them away still in terms of their mental. So we definitely got us touch on that later still, time and space permit. Fully Gaza UTG, big up in my general, respect for the check-in every time, you know, manners and respect. All the ones and 99 people there, just drop a like on the stream. If the StreamYard link now work, just let me know. Thank you, moderators, for pinning it in the chat from time to time. Janet Selby, yeah, man, big up yourself, you know. Yeah, manners and respect every time, you know. Colin Burton, we are going with my general, manners and respect every time. So people remember to just hit that like button on your way in. Just grab a seat and we just want a little reasoning. For those who are new subscribers to the platform, and if you want to check in and share your perspective, yeah, man, you can feel free to hit that StreamYard link at the top of the chat, and we can definitely share your perspective as it relates to the topics, you know, about the place and things like that. So don't feel afraid for engage, man, in whatever way, shape, or form. Big up to Everton Jarrett. Him say PNP gone to the Dogs. Well, hey, if you want to put it that way, they still, me know, say, me see a bridging when he outer road, right? And you know, say them man, they are PNP to the blood. Me not think say that even footer hype more PNP than outer road. And when the man hear it, the man say him a pray say a AI or something like that and whatever. And that's what him then him a pray say it not true. But me know say it a go silence them, man, and it a go silence footer hype too in a real life. Yeah, because either footer hype step out and condemn it. Yeah, that wouldn't be the thing for him as a man where a straight nation thing him a deed and a bonfire and them something there. Yeah, man, him have to go burn a fire upon the PNP and Mark Gold in them and Isaac them and Damian Crawford them and all who endorse the 1 year anniversary thing there. You get what me I say? Yeah. Because the reality of things is that, you know, as me say, you know, them free for endorse who them want endorse, but when you have a political climate and you represent constituents, people really want to know, you know, because in a real life, these people are conservative. That's the reality of things. And they want to know that whoever they are voting for to represent them, now I'm going to come in with no Trojan ass. You get what I say? And ones, remember the story of Chai, right? You know, so the Trojans them and the Greeks are war. And the Greeks them say, all right, cool, we're going to pull off a craft on them. And just say, here we go now. We are war for too long, you know. We have to end this war now. It was a very long war, you know. You get me? I say, man, I'm a fight over woman. So, long story short, the Greeks them decide, say, all right, yeah, man, we can't deal with this anymore, you know. Yeah, man, we leave in this war. So they make sure say leave a horse as a gift. If he said, congratulations, you win the war, whatever. So anyways, now, the men have tried. They actually took the horse through the gates and, you know, peer partying and things like that, because finally the Greeks are gone, so no more war. And everybody a party and drink and drunk and go and sleep. And by the time the man them go and sleep, the Greeks them turn back. And some man did in the belly of the horse. They came out, I mean soldiers, they came out, they opened the gates. The Greeks were there, they came in, they destroyed Troy. And that was like a very interesting story. And that's why I said the Trojan asked, because you have sometimes people come in certain guys and you don't even know what their intentions are from the get-go. But when you put them in a power now, you see a man table all put forward a bill or put forward a motion to say, boy, pass this or pass that or have it up for debate and all kind of things. So people have to be very wise as to who them actually select to represent them. You get what I say? Yeah, man, I write this so the time will tell. Big up yourself, you know. What you mean by RIP Joe? I don't know what you mean the time will tell. You get what I say? Fitzroy Reed, big up, you know, manners and respect, you know. Yeah, man, Fitzroy, I promote the thing, people. Just leave a like on the stream. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform in whatever way, shape, or form that you can. Godfrey Goldburn, big up, you know, my general. Jerome Pearson, big up yourself. Text 876, manners and respect. Scara, what you going with? You know, say Gaza run through Scara, blood, you know. Yeah, man, manners and respect, you know, Scara. Jeremy and A. Simon, big up, you know, my general. Yeah, man, respect. Godfrey Goldberg know the code. You get what I say? Well, no, you know, say, big man thing still not Everton. Footer is a PNP supporter and him brawlingly say it. You get what I say? Yeah. Misty, perfectly imperfect. Big up yourself every time, you know. Yeah, man, respect. Ever blessed, where you going with? Yeah, man, manners and respect, you know, my general. Gipodi. Yeah, big up. Nearly 12 Rob. Big up yourself. People say Texas said do the right thing, you know. You get what I say? Yeah, man, support the thing. So as I was saying now, back to the whole world that Dawg and Swissley situation now. Me here on the spot. I say, boy, I have some exclusive things and things like that, and you know, drop some voice note and things like that. But at the end of the day, people, yeah, me personally, me not jump to no conclusion. Me just gonna make things play out, because as them say, what is to be will be, in terms of that which is to be revealed will be revealed. So yeah, me feel say me can't wait until things official, because this whole he say, she say, and sometimes voice notes not really give certain context as well, and all kind of something. You get what I say? So me will just go and wait until me hear something official. But yeah, we see on the spot them put out some voice notes and some things. You know, yeah, and I tell the story still. Yeah. Based on what Ima say, I saw it go. Yeah, so at the end of the day, people, me personally, me just I go wait, because at the end of the day, yeah, me no day if it judge nobody, or you know, yeah, man, cast no judgment just because me na my feelings. Me just I go leave it right there. So I right there, so me kind of deal with it. Sway and editor say, I can't believe the PNP really do that. Well, hey, it's not one, yeah, and a two, and a three of them, and a four of them. A whole heap of them do it, man. You get what I say? But at the end of the day, too, you know, I think we have to look on this thing in both ways too, because remember say, hold on, Andre Stevens, no big PNP blogger. Andre Stevens never there at a conference and them sitting there last year. I run up and down the place and them something there. So, and like say Andre Stevens hide nothing. Andre Stevens step up brawling and declare himself. So he's a part of that community. And him a big PNP, right? Highly respected by PNP members and all them sitting there. PNP people give him interview, all kind of something. So at the end of the day, people, you know, well, people are gonna say, well, Andre Stevens not in the politics. So me get that partner too. Yeah, and the politicians themselves were you know, endorse certain people who you know, can be deemed to be a part of the community, because in a real life still, them man they don't declare themselves. There's no go around about that. But for hear man like Damian Crawford, them man, nah sir, you can't tell me say Damian Crawford them. Yeah, well, as me say, when me hear Isaac, it's all right, cool. Me hear Isaac, you know, it not really surprise me like that. But Damian Crawford, no man. If he said Damian Crawford would have to step out and talk to theme constituents, or as me I say now, you know, whoever he might run as he become a caretaker. So talk to the people them, because no one win. No one win. I know I go on like no one publicize these things, knowing that it's somewhat a taboo thing in Jamaica. I mean, I just don't understand the logic of the PNP doing that. You understand me? I say, yeah, nothing wrong if you don't have one person we identify as such a campaign for on TikTok and them something there. You understand me? I say, and the man they no hide for them thing just out there brawling, right? But when uno endorse them man, they know, yeah, people are gonna look at it away. Because I am pretty sure as much bills or whatever that them actually want for table, right? I am pretty sure that is one of the most problematic one, because the church are gonna step out, all kind of different groups and civic society are step out and say, no, Jamaica is not yet ready for that. I remember I think Andrew Onless was asked, I think is it Chuck? Is it Chuck or Chang? One of them did say that you know, Jamaica is not ready for that as yet. Yeah. So them now dismiss it, you know, but them I say, boy, Jamaica not ready for that yet. They get me. I say, let's talk politics with Mr. Vegas. Said they are not endorsing, they are exploiting. I probably gonna say they are probably must say exploit or whatever. Big up to Anthony Bryce, you know. You get me? I say, well, me not really know the person name, you know. Anthony, me just know say based on where we see out there is a brother where, yeah, him brawlingly declare himself, and you know how the thing go. Yeah, him, the whole of my endorse him, like I am a them number one vlogger. Me never see them endorse a next vlogger before me see them a endorse vlogger. Never see. Yeah. All we alone some me not really see the whole heap of them girl we alone some them no endorsement like that, and some people who are straight PNP. You know it go. The PNP vloggers them where you know what, most of the PNP vloggers them they love the gossip and the mix up. You understand me? I said not enough substance. It's not enough substance really, just like more conspiracy theories and speculations and innuendos and them throw it out them. I think say most of the pro JLP vloggers them more focused on, you know, facts, substance, sources, you know, not just the gossip and the conspiracy still. But me never hear them man where they on YouTube you a fight for all PNP. All the man them where go even go march to Washington and New York or try to overthrow the government. Me no see them man there. You get me? I say get them endorsement there. Yeah, Subi. Yeah, man, Subi, man. We know say they might chop up your video. But I saw the battlefield go, me general. You know how the battlefield go. So at the end of the day, yeah, probably if you use the reason with a little sarcasm, you have to be tactical with even the sarcasm, because when them chop that out, them now give you the context. Them just chop it up and know say here we go on. At this him say and at this that or whatever. The battlefield that to be. You know, so that's it, go man. Yeah, man, the battlefield wicked out there because I want like a 15-second video, 1 10-second video, so nobody no see the context of nothing at all. So a man just chop this, chop that, you know. Big up to Uptown TV, you know. Yeah, man, manners and respect, you know, me general. Yeah, man, big up Uptown TV. Shanette Edwards. Yeah, Shanette, big up yourself, you know. Manners and respect, you know. The Biggs Estate, big up teacher. Them, but right now it's Imhotep making sure the message I reach them. Well, you know the thing going on. Manners and respect the Biggs Estate. Yeah, man. Godfather, big up yourself too. As me I say still in a real life, it just don't look good. That I want still now in terms of the endorsement, you know, because me say some PNP vloggers when me see out here, me no see them get them the endorsement there. No, sir. Me no see them get them endorsement there. As a matter of fact, me see some of them get on the interviews. Yeah, Mark Golin will give a little interview and a MP candidate will give a little interview, but we are talking about them senior members there, because I senior members we here endorse that person. But if he say it take a backfire upon them in our way still. Cause you see people like all outer road feel a way about it. When it comes on to politics, it's a very delicate thing that. Yeah, I don't think it's wise for them to be open like that. Yeah, because the constituents is a different cultural mindset. That's the truth, you know. When it comes on to the Jamaican cultural mindset, yeah, man, when politicians step out broadly and embrace them people there, really and truly the constituents, listen me, a man will lose a seat just for that. In a real life, that's how serious this whole thing is when it comes on to politics. A man can hold a seat for 30 years, and as him endorse them people there, him lose it. Because culturally, people are gonna say what? Remember, you know, man, Evil Siaga did I use all the breeder thing against PG and them something there, you know. Just like how PG they use black man time now upon him. Him just use the breeder thing upon him. You get what me I say? So the reality of things is that it's a very serious thing. It's a very delicate thing as well. It is a very delicate thing. It's not something to play around with. And I think Mark Golin them playing with fire. And well, listen me. First thing first, me can't tell you this. Mark Golin, me telling you already, I'm gonna say it again. Unfortunately, Mark Golin is taking the People's National Party down into a political abyss. The whole of the PNP them a hide in a real life. Well on, man, where George and Ricky and them people them man? Where the PNP people them there? Wanna check in, man. Wanna check in. I make me hear the perspectives about what really are going on at the party. Because when these arguments put forward, it's like the ones them gonna hide. Well, I mean, I know. On a funny bad man. You get what I say? When I saw the argument where you don't want to hear, like on afraid for evil, say, cool, man, I go check in and reason it out, man. I splice up Mark Vice. I splice up Isaac Vice. I AI then use Pan Crawford Vice. At least try and make up something. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Cute Browning. Yeah, man, where you going with? Bless up yourself in a Cute Browning. Respect for the check-in and the support as always. So as me I said now, right? You can't tell me say a man can step in and try if he does. Yeah, in TG media, a man just step in and say, yo, I splice and splice up Mark Golding vice and Isaac vice and AI for Damian Crawford vice and them something. And at least we can say make we pick sense out of nonsense. But it's like everybody run gonna hide, man. All the PNP people. And because the reality is, you know, Mark Golding carry the people down a political abyss, a precipice. The choices that are being made, the decisions, it's just crazy. Yeah, in a real life. Mark Golding Ghana won Jamaica match. What's this now? I'm sorry. In the history of Jamaica, right? Whenever Jamaica is playing, whenever the national team is playing at the national stadium, when the prime minister go, traditionally, in going at the national colors. Just like when we have independence celebration or grand gala, right? Yeah, it's a matter of national pride. It's a moment of national pride. So Jamaica play right? Jamaica play who? Honduras, right? Jamaica play Honduras. Is it Honduras? Honduras or El Salvador? Which no, Honduras, I think. Jamaica play against Honduras, right? Andrew Ones him there. In a Jamaican shirt, in reggae boy shirt, whatever. The whole stadium there in them Jamaican colors. Mark Golding in a blue shirt, light blue shirt, you know. The man just stand out in the crowd. And at that him really put up on his, at that him really put up for him status, me I tell you. It's just weird. Respect in a Rick Stam. Yeah, man has a respect for the super chat, me general. You know the thing, or respect for the vlogs them as well and the content, you know the thing, or them thing they get we going in the morning time. You get what me I say? Yeah, man, in a real life. So respect for that. Rick Stam. You get what me I say? Manners and respect. Yeah, man. But as me I say, people, Mark Golding, they at the national stadium. And Mark Golding in a blue shirt as opposition leader. Him go figure represent Jamaica, you know. Right? That moment of nationalism. It look like him delete it. Yeah. Like him delete it, man, because him definitely was looking out of place, big time. The man in a blue shirt, a light blue shirt, just sitting in the crowd, so conspicuous. And everybody realized a year ago, and that is the opposition leader. So you tell me, say not even one Jamaican shirt, then couldn't find and give him. So Mark Golding couldn't even travel with one Jamaican shirt in a vehicle or something where him couldn't put on. It just look out of place, Mark Golding, and nobody round uno can't tell you that. At least it's a moment of national pride, expressing national pride or nationalism, Jamaica. And you step out in a light blue shirt, where resemble the flag of Honduras. Well, El Salvador too, because both of them flag very similar. You get what me I say? No, that can't look good, Mark Golding, man. Mark Golding make whole heap of slip up, man. You get what me I say? Yeah, man, Rick Star, man, respect, you know the thing go. Be I strong, manners and respect, you know, my general. Raphael Beckford, big up yourself, you know, respect for the check-in. Remember, people, just hit that like button. We have 141 people. Remember, if you want to check in and share your perspective, you can feel free to do so as well. The link is pinned at the top. Respect to the moderators for pinning it in the chat as well from time to time. You get what I say? This person named Ozra Walker said good night, first time like your show. Thank you, Ozra. Greatly appreciate that. You know, these things kind of motivate you more time still where we just step out and have these type of conversations. Big up to DON Dan R. Yeah, Dan R said it can't rub out. You know, Pauline Bailey. Pauline Bailey said no class. I don't understand how comes Mark Golding would really go to the national stadium, reggae boys are play and everything. Everybody at the stadium have them Jamaican flag and Jamaican colors, and him just walking at the stadium in a light blue shirt where it look like him a support Greece or Honduras or El Salvador or one of them something there. Not even one Jamaica pin they on the shirt. Not even a little pin Jamaica flag. You know them little small pin they were parliamentarians might wear, right? Not even that. Him they even have a flag in him hand. You get what me I say? The man just look out of place. And me I say, come on, man, you must can do better than that, man. A common sense that Mark Golding, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Come on. That can't look good. You know, big up to Not Your Child Corp, you know. Yeah, man. Thank you for supporting the platform. And when we say Not Your Child Corp, people, we know it's AKA Miss Julia. So when you hear Miss Julia reason, remember it's Not Your Child Corp. Yeah, man. And please support Not Your Child Corp, you know, so drop our little things them from time to time. Very important as it relates to safety and, you know, the whole, you know, driving, drinking responsibly, or, you know, driving home safely and all those things. So when Miss Julia do, she's saving lives. So big up Miss Julia for that every time. Big up to Lark, aka Anne-Marie. Big up yourself, you know, Anne-Marie. You know the thing going on. Nighttime, bro. Mark Golding is sending the Jamaica people a message, but are too blind and deaf to pick it up. Well, at the end of the day, we see them do a fully endorsement. But as me said, they endorse a couple people well still. You know, panda side there. Yeah, man. Couple people well the panda side there, man. They get what me I say. I remember Bruce Golding, you know, was saying not in his cabinet. Them use that against him in our way too. Portia was all about you know, being open and receptive to people based on their qualifications, not on their orientation. That's what Portia said. And I think Andrew Owens himself said it as well too. So him wouldn't have the problem having them in parliament. So both parties not have no problem having them in parliament. You get what I say? I remember under Bruce Golding, the JLP's position was different, but Andrew Owens kind of changed it now. So Andrew Owens said, boy, him not have no problem with them being a parliament. But you know, say Andrew Owens profess that he's an Adventist too, you know. So, you know, he must allow him religious persuasion to be the chief arbitrator in that decision making. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Yes, we an editor. We hear me say Mark Golding a move. That's not no leader. And also no leader move. Which leader go a national stadium where the country a play and you in a one light blue shirt will look like is the opposition you are support. The people who are support Honduras are blue and white, them have on. And Mark Golding in a light blue shirt. As light as blue can be. You see Andrew Owens in him Jamaican colors and them something there. You know, those are things that you know, yeah, man, those are things that begs the question about the thought process of the opposition leader. You get what I say? Well, Mark, time will tell. At the end of the day, in my general, it's up to the constituents them to see what go on and say, yo, what we know deal with, you know, what is the agenda? We don't understand what we know do. Because, yeah, we can speak for ourselves, but we can't speak for we when it comes on to that conversation. So, if we don't want to play with fire, make we know. And we just know, say, we just moving out of the way. That's how constituents are. Denny's ex, big up yourself, you know. Yeah, man, respect for the check-in. No, well, not even say support England, you know, Anthony Bryce. Because you know, England kind of have blue and white and red night and them something there, but me get what you say. Probably if you see me in a Union Jack shirt, you know, say, all right, cool, I support England. But that blue shirt that he was in, trust me, that blue shirt that he was in, you would swear say is El Salvador. Not why am I saying El Salvador? It's Honduras, right? Can someone correct me? It's Honduras, right? It's Honduras or El Salvador. I keep mixing them up, you know. Me know say El Salvador is weird. You have that president the way I suspend the people, human rights and them something there, and them I use that as a template. B.I. Strong, you said yes. Honduras. All right, thank you. All right, yeah, Honduras. Because both of them flag very similar, you know. You get what I say? But Honduras Yeah, if you saw Mark Golden at the match, you would think he was supporting Honduras. That's the reality of things. Boxer than 123 Vendetta. Big up yourself, my general. Yeah, man. In a real life. Craig W. Yeah, man. Big up, manners and respect, my general. Yes, as me I say, if you actually saw Mark Golden there and then, you would have think that he was there to support Honduras, because at the end of the day, the way in which he was attired, one would definitely say Honduras colors him going as the opposition leader at a moment where people should display their patriotism. So there are a lot of things. You see a lot of things where Mark Golden them do. PNP conference. Oh my gosh. How Mark Golden take Richard Curry and put on that podium to give a statement with a fez on his head, where he's telling us that he's a Moor from North Africa, right? Yeah. That's the reality of things. And you have that man who's a separatist, who talking about they are indigenous and they are sovereign and they have their own state within Jamaica. And our foreparents who were criminals, that was his way of justifying returning the runaway slaves for the 30 pieces of silver that they got from the British. You have a man like that stand on the podium and give a speech with a fez on his head. A man who is all about a separatist ideology. A man who not deal with no one Jamaica. Andrew only deal with one Jamaica. You understand me? I say bad to bad. Andrew only make them know, say what? It's one Jamaica. And that is where them grows is. Right? And you know I support them because you feel like, say what? A compound town can get a seat. Come on, man. And it's funny too, because under previous leadership in a compound town, the chief was a labor right. So now Richard Curry have a big PNP. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Mr. Fabulous, where you going with? Big up, Ricky Tan. Yeah, no, I don't understand what you mean, Ricky Tan. What you mean, Imhotep, I don't like your question because he clearly wasn't supporting no LGBT. So what was he doing? He was endorsing. He gave an endorsement, Ricky Tan. Fully endorse. What you mean? The fully endorsement that Ricky Tan? Stop that, bro. What we hear? Well, on, if you talk about the same thing where the whole we hear, one thing we can say for sure, it's a fully endorsement. You can't go around that, brother. You can try, but you can't go around it. It's a full endorsement that from the People's National Party. Remember, say Mark Golden speak on behalf of the People's National Party, Crawford them speak on behalf of the People's National Party. Isaac I speak on behalf of the People's National Party. You understand me? I say you can't go around that, Ricky Tan, man. No, brother, man. No, don't be so dishonest, brother. No, don't do that. Yeah, that is dishonest, Ricky Tan. Yeah, man. That sound like I just ball Ricky Tan, man. In a real life, brother. Mark Golden thrown under the bus, bro. See, I know all footer can't talk about it. Where footer go say, any talk footer go talk, I must have fire him a go burn. And that way now, he's conflicted right now. Yeah. You get what me I say. Sharno's World, big up yourself and a respect for the check-in. You know what the thing go. People, remember to hit that like button. 152 in the building. Please hit that like button. Merkaba 360. Manners and respect, my brother. You get what me I say. Yeah, man, win by any means. That them a deal with, yes? Win by any means. All right, watch this now. Them put Isaac down at East Portland. Yes, it leaves stain upon them where people are say, boy, they have no moral compass. Because of, Mr. Buchanan's quote unquote criminal past. Are those politics still? It's a very funny thing. People with criminal past are aspiring to be lawmakers and them something there. Politics kind of nasty, is a nasty thing. But when I say that choice as well, put Mark Golding in a bad position where he cannot critique. Right now, if George Wright, right, applies to return or wants to cross the floor back to the JLP, which he's going to do, you know. George Wright is going to cross back the floor to the JLP and he will be accepted. Mark Gold and the PNP can't say nothing at all. Them can't say nothing. What them are going to say? Mark my words. George Wright is going to cross that floor again. And he will be accepted. And if push come to shove, and it is 31-31, George Wright is going to cross the floor to the JLP. You hear me telling the people? That is the reality of things. And your Mark Golding win 31 seats, and Andrew Wallace win 31 seats, and George Wright did it as a tiebreaker. The same way how in the American system, when there's a tie in the Senate, the vice president is the tiebreaker. George Wright is going to cross the aisle and go over JLP so that the JLP will retain the government. That's the reality of things. Mr. Jarrett said that seat where company is situated is a full safe JLP seat, Northwest St. Bess, straight shower seat. Well, we have seen a lot of seats that were straight PNP seats too, and them lose it. The same seat when we are talking about in East Portland, that was a safe PNP seat, and they lost it. So you have some election shocks, man. You have shocks more time. Big up the private figure in the building, you know. Man has a respect in a private figure. At Root. Yeah, man, blessings, you know, greatly appreciate, you know, you checking in. Big up yourself every time. You get me, I say? Maxine Anderson, Pierre Ricketon, no mine. Ricketon just know, say, Mark Golding put him in a spot where him can't defend it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he must tell me and you and the people and here know George wrong. Can't win as an independent. What do you mean him can't win as an independent? If him run as an independent, he's going to win because of the constituency. You understand me? I said the people they love him, you know. That's the reality of things. I'm watching that seat, you know, to see how that pan out still. But the constituents them love him, right? And I'm telling you, it's a matter of time before George Wright crossed that floor back to the JLP and is accepted with open arms, and the PNP can say nothing because the beam is in their eye with their appointment of Isaac for East Portland. That's just how it go look. And that's the reality of things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. George Wrong can't win as an independent. Me not go rule him out, brother. Because remember, him the people them like, the constituents them like. So if him run as an independent, of course him go win. But as me say, if push come to shove, where he is the tiebreaker, he is going to cross the floor to the JLP. That's the reality of things. And the PNP can't say nothing at all because them not have no moral compass for your challenge the JLP. You get what I'm saying? Dan TV UK. I see Oral Tracy put forward some argument towards Mr. Vegas. And me know say here we go now. Oral Tracy strength a sports commentary. That's just the reality of things. You know, say me nah disrespect Oral Tracy. Because I respect what him do. But when it comes down to them type of reasoning here, yeah, man, at different levels to this thing here. Because you cannot be challenging someone about the contents of a report, yet you're going to admit that you have not read the report. So what are you rebutting? What are you challenging? Go and read the report, and then we can have a conversation. So right there, so, me know say, Oral not ready for the conversation there. Mr. Vegas did a live, and Mr. Vegas pretty much schooled him as well. Whether you like Mr. Vegas or not, Mr. Vegas is going to come with the facts. He's going to come with the sources. That's the reality of things. Well, as me say, me no wrong Oral, you know. And me don't tell Subi already say, Subi, you call him man name and the man clap back, I just saw it go. I saw the battlefield state. So all is fear there. So me not have no problem with oral clapping back at Mr. Vegas, you know. But no substance. You clap back about a report where you admit say you not read yet. And how long it will take you for you read. Them sitting there one day read or a couple hours read in a real life. You can't stay there. When Subia get to work and you don't stay there. You can't underestimate here. When Subia get to work and I got through reports, I comb through, I highlight this, highlight that, highlight this, highlight that. I comb through everything. You know what I talk about? Say it take weeks if you read off a 170 page document. Come on, man, I'm not joking. So as me I said, the moment him attack say, him not read the document, but him try style Mr. Vegas over when Mr. Vegas say about the document, then no, man, you can't do that, man. That is poor scholarship. We don't even want to put poor and scholarship in the same conversation. But that was poor of him, but we respect him as a commentator. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. That is that. You get what me I say? Let's travel. Warmington gets cool idea too, man. Warmington sometime. Warmington too impulsive, man. Mr. Warmington is too impulsive, very impulsive. And that's why I'm flap himself in a parliament today, because he might talk about something and him don't even know what the legislations are. You understand me I say? You talk about something where you're supposed to know about what the legislations are. He might talk about say the Integrity Commission has not been audited and he might call for your audit and them something there. And the information that you as a member of parliament and a lawmaker should be privy to, it is accessible to you and you never know say every year the Integrity Commission is audited. You flap yourself there, Mr. Warmington, man. You embarrass yourself there so in a real life. So you see, sometimes Mr. Warmington too impulsive. And that's why you see Mr. Vaz that try to tame him. You see him ask Andrew unless we let him off the leash. Because I remember say Andrew done send out the signal to him and say counter all narratives and make sure say it's a good JLP one. Remember that Andrew only say Andrew only don't tell fiend people himself a challenge all the narratives that are designed to slander and undermine the government. You get what I say? And the JLP. So you know, say him giving people them the green light. So Warmington want him leash take off so him can concuss and make a fool of himself. But the reality is that Mr. Warmington is too impulsive though. All the time, for years upon years. But what? He's an important member of the Jamaica Labour Party because his constituents love him and him take care of them and them sitting there. Remember him go up on the platform, go talk where him talk, him on the next one, him on the PNP one when him heals to, you know. You get what I say? And there were consequences for both of them. So, a whole heap of little things them have to work on. But Mr. Warmington should have known that the Integrity Commission is audited every year because that's information that he should know. That's a need to know information. And him never know that. So, yeah, man, Warmington trick himself in front of himself, as G British would say. You get what I say? Well on there. Anne-Marie, I don't know who that question is for, you know. How long you came to American? I don't know what you mean still by that question, Anne-Marie. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Well, PNP, I not say them have bad mind, a desperation. I not say bad mind. Because, you know, looking at politics right now, Mark Golding backed against the wall, the PNP backed against the wall. They are fragmented. There's no unity. Mark Golding them and Bunting them, bringing them faction that tear the party apart. You get what I say? That's the reality. Andrew, let's pull off Towncraft on them, call the election. Them never really push out no portion of effort neither. In terms of anyway, still what Andrew Jones did, yeah, me not agree with Andrew Jones calling the election there. No. That was 100% wrong. Because right after that, yes, the thing starts spread worse and worse. And him called the election at a time when it was in its peak. And I mean, it was a very serious thing and about to peak. And right after the election, trust me, the whole of Jamaica, right after the election. So he never have to call the election. He could have waited because it was a matter of national medical emergency. It was a national disaster scenario, or a national health emergency. So him call the election now. Well, him crafty. PNP never mobilized good enough. We are at what? We are at 48, 14, and 1. Yeah. JP have 48 seats, PNP have 14 and 1 independent. So right now, Mark Golden have Mount Everest to climb. Right? Because him have to win 18 seats. And he can't lose none of him have the 14. So that's the reality facing the PNP. That's the reality facing the PNP. So them coming out to endorse certain people, them coming out to bring separatists like Richard Curry them on stage. You understand me? I say? Even some people had a problem with them having Vibes Cartel on the stage. There were PNP members who were complaining about that to us, say, boy, that wasn't good optics. But it just goes to show desperation still. You understand me? I say? Yeah, in a real life. Some people never really agree with Vibes Cartel being on the platform. Them did I say, well, yeah, man, him couldn't be in the arena, but on the platform like that, them I say, boy, that never look good and whatever. But, that is politics. But Mark Golden, them very desperate still in a real life. The things they are doing now is just signs of desperation. Desperation. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Big up to the Empire, Yeah, man. What's going on, my sister? Yeah, manners and respect, My family say, oh, that man on the internet calling my name. Word. Anne-Marie, say, anyways, Lark. Me just used to the Anne-Marie still. I say it go. You get what I say, Anne-Marie. Big up yourself, man. And yeah, man. Blessings to the family members who might have checked out the thing. You get what I say? Yeah. People, let me know if the StreamYard link is working, right? So if it not work, me can fix it quick and fast, all right? Yeah, but when you look at the People's National Party, right? All right, we see Andrew Ownless. We see Andrew Ownless actually reveals the project is building in West Central St. Andrew. It's almost completed. Me see my show the apartment, them and them something there. When election time come, Andrew Ownless have substance to show. You understand me? I say when Mark Golden I go show. When Mark Golden I go show. You understand me? I say real desperation. Listen me, Ricky Tan. You have to admit that, bro. Where Mark Golden and where Isaac and Damian Crawford them I do and I endorse them people. Ricky Tan, what kind of endorsement that the PNP think them need so for them to step out brawlingly, allowed up that so brother, knowing the Jamaican climate and the constituents? It's not like say boy, I feel them personal thing, brother. Where a man can know, so all right, cool. Man, them represent constituents. I want to run the country. So people must be mindful and afraid and say, wait, I wonder if them when them win, them are going to free up the thing. I wonder if them win now, they are going to have an official, Pride Day settings. And then it's March to New Kingston and Apple just like Carnival Day. Right? People are going to ask them questions there because Jamaica is a very conservative environment. So, me not think, say, the man them feel load it up like that still. You get what me I say? Yeah. Me not have no problem if them want endorse who them want endorse, but the way how them money are load it up is like a normal thing. When I think it's not, it does have political consequences. You get what me I say? Yeah. Ricky Tan, what Mark doing now that Andrew didn't do? Well, on the man, Ricky Tan, what Mark doing now that Andrew didn't do? Tell me where Andrew do, right? Tell me where Andrew do, Ricky Tan. Make we talk about it, bro. Show where Andrew do. Yeah, there are some things in the report where me not like, neither. I don't like the fact that his business partner, right? Yeah, him put him in a position, in a portfolio where him oversee and put him as chairman, where him responsible for all kind of real estate dealings and them something there on behalf of the government. And Andrew Ownless is his boss. Me no like how them deal with Dexim Holdings as well, with the NHT, which comes under Andrew Ownless portfolio as well, and then cover it up and say it's hermetically sealed. Them come to some legal agreement, right? Some form of legal amicable agreement, and then the matter is hermetically sealed. So no access to information act can't tell you we're going with NHT and Dexim. But we know say what? Bangarangwan, because it was a legal battle. So a whole heap of little things me might not agree. I don't agree with how them treat the Asians and them something. But you know, some things, if it's not disagreeable, me can't turn it not disagreeable because I want to disagree. You understand me? I say? Yeah. Turning point 30, but Marcus opposition, bro, what him can do. No, well, I was just pointing to the fact that Andrew Ownless have substance to show. He's a member of parliament, man. What do you mean what him can do? Every year them get over 30 million as constituency development fund. So him can even add something on that to and show say him build this and build that. I want you. Mark Gold have money in a brother. If Mark Gold love Jamaica, him can even spend one little 3-4 million out of pocket and build one little park for the kids them or whatever. Easily. And show us a film legacy that. Yeah, me understand. Says the government have the money, yes. Me get that part there. But as opposition as well, oh, if you love the people them, you come all out of pocket, man. Yeah, in a real life. You get what I'm saying? No, but hold on, man. Hold on, no. Rickitan, no, a footer hype, man. A footer hype. A straight nation boss, man. You get what I say? And that's why Mr. Vegas make sure point it out to straight nation boss and say, them people are the PNP endorse. So, all right, that's Mr. Vegas not a problem with them. No, not one bit. No, Mr. Vegas not a problem. Contrary to, you know, things that some people might want to say, Mr. Vegas not a problem with them. No. Him just say, boy, footer hype, you say PNP, and this is where the PNP are endorse, so you need to address it. I think that's a fair challenge. You understand me? I say? Yeah. That is a real good challenge. You get what I'm saying? Imhotep, who was Dr. Vin Lawrence to PJ. Remember, said Dr. Vin Lawrence, them, remember there was the big controversy, you know, man, with Dr. Vin Lawrence, right? Enrock. Remember the whole road thing, there, man? Come on, man. Remember this Sandals White House? Remember Sandals White House controversy? Yeah, man. Vin Lawrence, them name never unite to, man, and you know, Enrock and them something, there, man. You get what I say? I don't really know them like that in my general. I just know the whole history because it was in the news, you know. Just like how we definitely look forward to the finance minister say he might go release the Kraken, which is the FinSac report. So we definitely want to see what going on with that. But just I hope say that's not a leak. Because I don't know why them feel like say them feel just a leak one little piece of this, leak one little piece of that. Oh, breaking news. Senior PNP member to be charged by the Integrity Commission. The place turned like wildfire. Oh, Mark Golin. When you check it out. Okay, Mr. Michael Phillips, late with him declarations or whatever, and him just pay him fine. End of story. They did it the same thing with Vaz as well. He was who? Dwayne Vaz or whatever his name was. Right? They did the same thing. We don't want no more leak, man. You get what I'm saying? We don't want any more leaks. Because the leaks don't make any sense. When you leak the Integrity Commission report, a mix up, when you bring and gossip about Andrew Ownless father and mother account and them something there. Peer mix up and gossip. When people read through the report, them say wait, but this is much ado about nothing at all. You don't understand. The way how the media make it look when them leak it is that Andrew Ownless got prison. I remember Ricky Tan them and Jaws them as a prison for Andrew Oneless because millions is stolen. You get what me I say? Ryan Williams, man, as I'm respecting them in general. Big up yourself every time, you know. You get me? Yeah. Ricky Tan, let me tell you something, Ozra Walker. Ricky Tan is a PNP, and me get that. But you have some time, there's a thing called unforced error or friendly fire, you know, whatever, collateral damage, whatever they want to call it. But that endorsement, yeah, Mr. Vegas just bring it to foot hype and to foot hype. Yeah, a year early in this, you know. We see about out Ramesh wickedly. Say he might endorse them Monday. And now see a party here where you fully endorse. I endorse them man, yeah. So right now, foot hype I scratch him head, man. Trust me, man. Foot hype I got. Is either endorse that one, yeah? Is either in the sidestep that one, yeah, neatly, or in come and burn a fire for Mark Gold in them. And I don't think he might come burn a fire. I think he might go sidestep that one neatly. Kevin, where you going, my general? Yeah, man, big up yourself, you know. Yeah, man, manners and respect every time, you know, my general. You see it? Yeah, man. So, as me I say still, people, when you look at the whole politics of things, the direction where the PNP is going in terms of policy, in terms of certain endorsement and things like that, it now going to sit well with the constituents. And them back against the wall already from day one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't look good. Their back is against the wall based on the amount of seats where they need to win. Right now, I don't know which seat they can point and say, oh, the polls show that we can win that seat. No. Because the rest of JLP people, they make sure them solidify themselves. See Rhoda Crawford there, a neophyte. Every day you see Rhoda Crawford in our constituency, I do this, I do that, and them something there. Very, very engaged. Enough of them other MP there, where even a PNP and whatever, even JLP too. You don't really see them as engaged as you see at a Rhoda Crawford. Very, very engaged. Trust me. You get what I say? Yeah, me see Andrew unless must see an idea a tour some highway thing or whatever. So trust me, a whole heap of little things the man them a promote. Them a go turn Portmore in the Miami of the Caribbean, whatever. All kind of plans the man them a have for Jamaica in terms of development. Them now play. So when election time come, yeah man, them have substance for sure. Only thing Mark going to show say what in the endorse some people. Them people they not to vote for him neither. Them people now vote for Mark Golding. Them I tell Mark Golding say the only way they vote for him and is if him present the bill and pass the bill to free them up. And the only reason why them are gonna vote. So me not think that them a try them a endorse them people are gonna lead to any vote. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, James Bond, when you say Foot are not going to say anything. Him say him cannot vote for Trump because Trump don't look like him, but him supporting the Democrat. Ah boy, trust me, man. Foot hype kind of confused with the American politics side, but I think this is more of a social conversation for him too, because him support the PNP and the PNP. Well, Foot fully endorse the PNP and the PNP fully endorse the ABC. So it's pure alphabet settings are going. But the reality of things is that them people not going to vote for Mark Golding. Mr. Mark Golding I try to appease to their compound Maroons. Them people not going to vote for him like that neither. He's not getting their vote. Richard Curry and family minions them when they're up there with the one named Tafari, Isaiah and Ella chat their nonsense when they read from one script. Every time them talk, they can't even come out and talk from the art. Them have to read from something. And someone like say them smart and articulate and intelligent and intellectual. When in a reality, they are just reading from a script. You get what I say? Maroons can't help Mark Golding. So he might endorse some people where it is counterproductive to his success, right? In the next election. And him does feel like say, him does go try every and any little thing. Yeah, me honestly feel say, me not a problem with the whole eyes at East Portland, but it's not gonna look good for a lot of people. The optics side not look good. That's the reality of things. You know, it takes away your credibility to present the moral compass when these arguments present themselves. Remember, Mark Golden, they said as Andrew Ownless illicit enrichment and them something then. Remember the way how the man them are talking, Ricky Tan, remember man? I want to say that's illicit 6, illicit 8. Where is that? Where is that in the report? You understand me? I say, where is that? Nikki Willie, blessings in my sister. Yeah, manners and respect for the checky, Nikki. Where is the illicit 6 or illicit 8 in the report? We spot that there. The next report they sent was about Michael Phillips because him have late submissions. But it's not about no illicit enrichment. See, Andrew Ownless there, have them a court now. I try to get certain things struck down, said him not get due process. Yesterday they were asking about they were asking about a member, a director, right, of the commission being aligned to the PNP. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, yesterday they were actually speaking about that too. To insinuate that, you know, the IC compromise, but the way how the IC report look away. Yeah. Spend so much money and bring in all foreign agent and them something there. That don't make no sense. You bring in foreign agents to investigate, don't find nothing, and you want to send back the same request to the FID, right? And TAJ to do the same thing where you pay the foreign agent to do. And those findings are still not made public. We want to know, you know. We want to know who is the foreign agent, how much of taxpayers' money was spent. Yeah, and what were the findings? Because based on all information, the foreign agent not find nothing. The report don't show nothing at all. Whole heap of misrepresentation of the facts go on in the report too. The fact that the director of investigation was recommending that the prime minister be charged without even knowing that there are prior legal precedents in place, that it wouldn't make any sense. Charge him for what? Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? Where's the source? Oh, I don't have any source, but just charge him and then we can search for the source because you know it got drag out for a couple of years. That's nonsense. But again, with the whole Isaac thing, as me say, me not go bash him. Mark Golden make that choice that me not go bash him because you know Marcus Garvey is my general. And when Marcus Garvey, you know, was wrongfully, you know, charged and convicted of wire fraud in America and was deported by Calvin Coolidge, he came back to Jamaica and started Jamaica's first political party. I think it's the People's Political Movement or People Political Party, whichever one, right? Yeah. So, and at that time, Marcus Garvey was a felon, so to speak. And in a real life still, you know, people would support and vote for Marcus Garvey. Well, people will say, well, that's 90 years ago, 80 years ago, modern times now. Well, that's a fair argument as well, when people are going to say that too. But the reality of things is that if Marcus Garvey could do it, you know, and, you know, a man shows that he's reformed or born again, so to speak, hey, you know, yeah, me not have a problem with that still. But, you know, say, based on the optics, it's just not going to look good. And people are going to say, boy, Mark Golden, you have no moral authority around here. None whatsoever. You get what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with the report. Rickitan, remember say when the report drop or leak, you know, remember say you and George and everybody was a PNP was running up and down around the place. I say Andrew Ownless guilty and millions missing, 28 bank accounts and how much money got to the mother account and father account. We need to know all kind of things. When the report was made public, nothing. You get what I'm saying? Of course, we need the foreign report. And that's why I'm waiting for the FinSac report to be released between tomorrow and Friday. Because you know, so that's our next interesting conversation as well, the whole FinSac report. But when you look at things though, that Integrity Commission report, I think the problem is, you see, the problem is when it comes to the politics, when these reports are available or made public, I understand, not everybody at the time to really go read a 170-odd page document. You get what I'm saying? When the Constitutional Reformed Committee table them report, and everybody go read it, me get that. So people will rely on, you know, them favorite vlogger or whatever, if give them a brief synopsis as to what it entails. Me get that. But at the same time, reading the report for yourself, it really make you know so that's not in there. You understand me? I say, is addiction big up, you know? Yeah, man, manners and respect is addiction. Respect every time for the support. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, the reality of things is that when you look at the nature of things and you look at the direction where you see the People's National Party going, that little local government, quote unquote, victory that Margon is claiming, right? It doesn't equate to the parliamentary election. Yes, it's a good sign. I agree. You get what I'm saying? But the reality of things is that you have a mountain to climb. Mr. Mark Golding, when it was his time to give his budget, big excitement, right? That got lost in the sauce. PNP conference. What was the talking point at the PNP conference again? Oh, Vybz Kartel and Richard Curry. That was the talking point of the PNP conference. That was the moment where everybody remember. I don't think anyone else remember anything from the conference, but Vybz Kartel being there on the podium and Richard Curry, the separatist, the sovereign leader, the leader of the sovereign state of a compound, was on the you can't make this up. So that means that you know, Mark Golding had visitors from other countries or other states in Richard Curry on the podium speaking as well too. Richard Curry, Mark Golding them really give time to talk, and Richard Curry didn't have the dignity and respect to take off the feather off of him head. Because I don't know where you go with this Moorish science thing about, you know, North Africans. I'm about Moors. Moors mean black, Moors means black. Moors not only mean black. When it comes on to this whole Moorish thing, it have to deal with even the Arabs and Berbers and them people too. It's a whole melting pot thing. Yes, there were blacks who were Moors, but biologically and phenotypically, Richard Curry have nothing to do with no Morocco, Algeria, Libya, Tunisia. He not nothing to do with that. So when he say there are Moors, there are Moors. Man just read a couple of books and him feel like say boy him reach. But you have that man on the podium. Richard Curry. Yeah, the separatist from the sovereign state of a compound town. And them man that you get the platform to. So that's the reality of things. The conference, ask anybody who remember. Ricky Tan, check in and tell me something you remember from the conference. You might have to go Google the conference to look for one talking point, brother. But no remember nothing. Nobody remembers anything about the conference. You get what I'm saying? That's the reality of things. When it come on to politics, when it come on to Jamaica on a whole with politics, it is a very tribal thing, and it's a very complicated thing as well, because the masses, them not care. They don't want to know, but not spend no time to find nothing out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Private figure. Richard Curry. Richard Curry now. You must be mad. Richard Curry now. Richard Curry now give me an interview, man. Listen me. I dare them. I dare them to when Richard Curry them want sympathy, them run go over Wayne Loan some them and Rattigan them and them sympathizers there. Cause them not have a clue about the Maroon history or nothing like that. You get what I say? Yeah, the little where them know where they hear on TV, every hero's there then sitting there. You get me? Richard Curry, and the next one when you Anu, and man, they afraid of me like puss, man. Them afraid, man. Them afraid. Them will get moved to them. And I remember him giving Kaboom at interview. He gave Nationwide to with Cliff Hughes. Bruce Golden did school him one time too, you know. Bruce Golden school him on that Maroon thing to one time. You get what I say? Richard Curry them must be mad, man. Richard Curry them a baby, man. You get what I say? Baby them. Cause first thing me ask him say, you were in Florida the other day with Buju Banton, right? Accepting the, how much was it? 200,000 US gift? Yeah, man. What documents did you travel on? Him not want to hear them question there. You get what I say? If me ask him, say, is he willing to do a DNA test? He might go shuffle about that too. Yeah, not comfortable doing it at all, because that will show say him a West African, but yeah, man, him not compatible with that. Ask him what documents him travel on. Ask him say the machine them where him have license with the FLA, which documents him use when him a drive from Jamaica, which documents him use. Him now want hear them question there. You must be mad. Yeah, man, Empart, game over. DNA test, him not gonna do it. What documents you use for drive? What bank account? As a matter of fact, the man them have sovereign state of a compound, Magati PO. Magati PO in Jamaica, yeah, I use Jamaica post office box, but you have a sovereign state. Me say them man, they take people for real fool. Wait, Miss Julia, how is you gone? Yeah, man, it's game over, Empart, man. Richard Curry them. Richard Curry and Anu Zion L. No, they cannot engage me in that conversation. Because them know say, yeah, man, me will I rip them apart. Because them know, you know, them know some nonsense them are doing, you know. But that whole sovereign indigenous thing, it sound good. And then now this whole Morris science thing, you know, it kind of transcend the Jamaican borders too, and some man just start accept it. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, you know, Miss Julia, aka Not Your Child Carp. How you doing, my sister? Where you going with? All right. I'm not hearing you here, Miss Julia. Just in case you're hearing me, yeah, I am not hearing you. So just double check your mic or your audio. I don't know if you might get a call. Yeah, just log out and log back in. But yeah, the reality of things is that what's the thing saying none of them man can talk about say them indigenous. But say them there before Columbus. I mean now go say people weren't here before Columbus. All me I say is Richard Curry cannot prove to nobody that he was here before Columbus. Then the next one in plenipotentiary when him Anu Zion L cannot prove to nobody. As a matter of fact, him have one company when he was Crimson Tide AI where them are use where did they? Yeah, Miss Julia, I am not hearing you. So you might have a check back in. Try again and let me know. Yeah, so as me I say still, him have one company named Crimson Tide AI, whatever, and a real estate them I deal with. Ask him which documents him use and register Crimson Tide AI, and you see where them say. Ask him if he drive on Jamaica Road. Yes. What driver's license you use? It's a different conversation. So Richard Curry has sued the government for how much thousands of acres of land. Ask him which name he might use. Well, first thing first, you have a Maroon chief named Richard Curry. You get what I'm saying? No, Anne Marie, I think the best time to really go is like yeah, in the January 1 to 6, them have the celebration there where them celebrate some peace treaty foolishness. Because that was more of them subjugating themselves in servitude to the British. That's what they did. They had to chop out the land so that Britain could have access to all Maroon settlements. 2 white men were always placed there as superintendents to oversee what's going on. They were paid 30 shillings or whatever. You get what I'm saying? For every runaway slave. If in the event that Jamaica was under attack, they had to assist the British as a militia. They suppressed every slave rebellion. Listen, me, man. That's the reality of things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's the reality of things. So they have done nothing good for Jamaica. What I appreciate was Miss Gloria Sims. She apologized on behalf of and you know the other Maroons them. Well, no. She came out and apologized on behalf of Maroons. Richard Curry come out and say, boy, she does not speak for their compound Maroons. So therefore, him not deal with no apology to the Jamaican people. Yeah. Just ask him. Just ask him, man. Ask him about that. Shane Stewart, where you going with? I remember where the Thorns and at the grand appearance, lol. That conference was about swag, braffing hype, lol. Shane Stewart on the ground. Yeah, man, big up in there. You know what thing going on? Yeah, man. Remember where the horns and at the grand appearance. All right, like right, that's a code though, Shane. You know the thing on me general. You get what me I say? Like it's a symbolic writing settings that you go on with. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. But big up yourself, man. How we say, manners and respect, you know. Colonel LV, where you go on with? Big up yourself, you know, me general. People, remember, just drop a like on the stream. If you're new to the platform and you also want to check in and share your perspective, yeah, man, you can feel free to do so, because you know how the thing go. Ocean Johnson, yeah, manners and respect, you know, me general. Respect for the support every time, you know, you get me? Yeah, man, how we say manners and respect, you know. Jevy, where you going with? The one side general. Big up yourself, Jevy. You know how the thing go. Miss Julia. Miss Julia, let me see if I'm hearing you now. All right, Miss Julia, I'm not hearing you at all. Jevy, I don't understand what you mean by you say man them a can up TikTok now. Oh yeah, you mean World Dog settings? Well, my general, trust me, you know how the place stay, you know. You have all kind of different factors, brother. You get what me I say? So yeah, me they are wait to see where them are gonna say still, but you know how the thing go, me general. Bad mind is active, all kind of sitting, brother. At the real world, we nine, brother. You get what me I say? Yeah, that's why more time.
You can hear me?
Oh yes, I'm hearing you now, Miss Julia.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Yeah. So what was the issue there?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What I had to do a while ago was just turn off Wi-Fi and just use cellular data. No, the reason why I called in. Are you there? Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hearing you.
the
Yeah.
PNC doing that endorsement. Can you still hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm to do something, man. Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay. You're because my teeth too. Remember that they're you remember that they are supposed them trying to basically, I don't want to say them trying to rebrand. Of course, I'm not saying that they're trying to rebrand necessarily, but them trying to basically make them center left position very let me say what identity kind of thing, like them trying to play identity politics a little bit, right? And you know, center left positions usually them deal with human rights. Hello, and advocating for you there?
Yeah, Miss Julia, man, go ahead. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
listen.
yeah. So that's what them doing. So basically, them basically saying like, oh, you know, we're center left, so we deal with social justice and and reforms, and we want to reduce inequality through policies and stuff like that. And guess who is giving them a lot of support? These are the things that people are not seeing in the background. What does J Flag, what is forget about J Flag and what their mandate is, right?
But
Right? So
said
J Flag,
J Flag no they're not rebrand themselves.
they are supposed to be non-partisan. They're supposed to be non-partisan. But every 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 group make up of people. And you cannot tell me that those people do not vote or do not vote a certain way, right? Or not trying to give support in order to get support. Okay. So them whole thing and their key activities, not only was it health and safety initiatives, remember, they try to sensitize the programs of for the healthcare workers and the other. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Miss Julia,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
good.
Sorry.
Just go on.
Them try to do and I listen, there are certain things I cannot say, right? But and I won't.
No, all right, you're breaking up now, Miss Julia. You're breaking up now.
Can you hear me now?
You're
Can you
still
hear me
breaking
now?
up though. Yeah, I'm hearing you now, but you break
Okay.
up. Probably must
Yeah.
try back the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't know. Probably
All
must
right.
try use it
All
back.
right. I'm gonna try back and
Yeah,
come up, but I'm gonna make this point about what they're doing, because
yeah, go ahead,
these
go
are
ahead, go
things
ahead.
that's happening in the background. These are things that's happening in the background. Are you there?
Yeah, Miss Julia, I'm hearing you, man.
Yeah. These are things happening in the background where them get giving support in order to get support. And a lot of, if you guys look at the J Flag mandate, right, and look at the policies of the very few that PNP was able to talking about, oh, we see crime as a healthcare problem and all that stuff, talking about them basically do some kind of policy, and those are the people that are going to try to get support.
No, Miss Julia, you're
If you
bad
think
now.
about it, what
I'm
happened
sorry, Miss
last
Julia.
year?
Miss Julia, you have
I
to
saw.
go check out and check back in. Yeah. You sound bad. You just check back in, Miss Julia. You sound bad though. Andy Stevenson, Mark and the Nut. Mark and did not win anything. So stop that for me, please. I don't understand what you mean. Andy Stevenson, please, when you are tight, just try and make it as understandable as possible, respectfully, so at least we can respond in the proper context. All right, Andy, because we don't want to misinterpret anything. Irving Palmer, where is the Maroon sovereign state borders in Jamaica? L.A. Lewis has sell travel documents and can't even fly out of Jamaica. I promote Lumi and it's not legal tender in Jamaica. Well, Irving Palmer, bro, that was funny to me when me see L.A. Lewis are doing thing. It was funny to me still, no, but me understand still. I remember it was right night time at the big C too, man, and that whole thing, that Morris science thing and sovereignty thing took over Jamaica like a firestorm, and L.A. Lewis was very popular at the time. You get what me I say? Bayoni all, bless up, Chang. Bless up, you know anything going on. Yeah, man. So even L.A. Lewis now, he must sell documents and ask him which license he use. Ask him which license him use when he might drive on the road. He might go show him Jamaican driver's license. You hear me tell you? Oh, just ask him that. Because L.A. Lewis are no fool. Big up L.A. Lewis. L.A. Lewis smart. You get what me I say? Him just know say what he might do work for him. Yeah. How much him did? No, couple millions. Well, him give you the PNP, man. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. L.A. Lewis, that man. It worked for him, man. So L.A. Lewis, I one of the smartest Jamaicans I've ever seen in a real life. L.A. Lewis. Them man a legend. L.A. Lewis is a legend in our own rights. Whether we like it or not. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. Rhythm Palace Studio. Bless up, manners and respect, my general. I love when you talk about music, but this topic is quite refreshing. Jamaica must not be forced in a direction where the majority does not want to go. I totally agree with him, Palace. And I think, as me say, Mark Golding and the PNP, them, Damian Crawford, them, and Isaac, them, and the rest of them, the direction that I see them going, it's gonna raise eyebrows. You get what I'm saying, Rhythm Palace? It's going to raise eyebrows. Cindy Lynch, big up yourself. Respect for the check-in. Real money? No, Uzra Walker. What kind of real money? Lumi never was no real money. It can't be a legal tender where the bank of Jamaica issue it. So it cannot be legal tender anywhere in Jamaica and Jamaica soil. So you need them want to keep it up our compound. It's still not legal tender. So that's the thing, you know. You get what me I say? Lone Star, yeah man, bless up in my general. Yeah man, L.A. Lewis is very smart, man. L.A. Lewis is very smart. You get what me I say? Yeah man, but Rhythm Palace, Mark Golding them carry, man, them carry the PNP, go down on one road where, trust me, it's just at college and course. You know, like even undecided voters. Yeah, if you ask undecided voters who would you vote for now, if them have vote on policies, them not look on Mark Golding them because it's pure controversy. Everything is controversial. You keep your conference, you use controversy to try to sell it. Now, you know, endorse some man where they over one side to create more controversy. You put Isaac down at East Portland for controversy. That's the reality of things. Vibes Cartel being on the stage, you know said that was for give it some controversy and clout too. But what substance was there after that? That's where the question lies. And the people who embrace the politics, they need to let go the tribal mindset because it cloud and judgment. Meaning so them try to defend everything. And when they hear Mark Golding them and Crawford and the wall them endorse such man. You understand me? I say? Them are gonna say, boy, oh, them are gonna try to find something. You get what I'm saying? Why, Rhythm Palace, I really mark of the beast Golding. Mark of the beast Golding. If you want to call him that still, you know, so I'm not gonna really call him that still because, you know, a man has a respect to Mark Golding still. But the direction that he's going, nah, sir. No. You don't have to really, you need some self-introspection, man. You know, clueless. Because them kind of endorsement there, it doesn't need to be made public like that, where something were viral. You know, have the PNP people, them a cuss and a go on bad. You know, have outer road. Trust me. No, man, PNP people really not happy with where Mark Golding them are deal with this endorsement thing. And anyhow, at the JLP do it too, it will be the same. You get what me I say? Yeah. The empath, you know very well the Jamaican culture. You get what me I say? I do understand that you are a humanitarian in nature, you know, so you are very empathetic. Me get that part there. But when it comes down to politics, right, and the endorsement of the ABC, no. It's pretty much opening Pandora's box. It is. It's opening Pandora's box, and it now going to end well for the PNP. I think it's a serious miscalculation. Because first thing first, enough of them people not voting for the PNP. Them are going to say, anybody when them are going to vote for is who are going to legalize the thing and free them up. That's just the reality. So them risks are not worth it, you know. Yeah, their compound Maroon risk not worth it either. Because him can get Curry them's what? More license to plant ganja. And what does Curry give in return? What? A compound town Maroon votes? Yeah. Then of course, that's a bad move. Politically, that's a bad move. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Bad move, man. Desperation, Cindy. Desperation. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Me get that's a LA was on the stage too, but at the end of the day, you know, LA Lewis in about the place. What I'm saying, Vibes Cartel, some people saw that as controversial. You get what me I say? And for whatever reason. Some people, you know, were surprised. So it got that buzz. It went viral. Richard Curry's speech, that was a bit controversial as well too. Yeah, those were the moments, you know. Those were really the moments. They actually gave Isaac a little piece of it too. You get what I say? So that whole moment encapsulates what transpired at the conference. Yeah, and if you ask, oh, what things of substance did Mark Golding say? But I don't really remember when did I say. Then just knows the Vibes Cartel passed through and Richard Curry spoke on the podium too. And Isaac spoke on the podium. That's that. That's the reality of things. All right, Ricky Tan. Yeah, Andrew only signed the Samoa agreement. But well, them time they probably Ricky Tan never really. Let me see. Them time they gonna check out my platform. Them time they just start. That was last year, them time, yeah. Last year, late October, early November. Them time they start really, you know, step out and do the live streams them. And I did a live on this Samoa deal. Yeah, because really and truly that was a Trojan ass where Andrew wanted to say that try if he squeeze it, you know, squeeze it through the gate. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, in terms of it being in schools and sex education or sex re-education in schools and them something there. So yeah, but remember that it was made public. They had to they got the pushback, they had to put it on pause, and then they had to re-engage before them could approve certain parts of it because there was more scrutiny on the document. So you realize that they had to put it on pause. So yeah, I agree with Ricky Tan that they tried that. They tried that Andrew and let's try that with a Trojan horse. You get what I'm saying? But the reality of things is that it never worked. The empath, you say we need to find out who's signing off on these bad ideas. Well, they say heavy is the head that wears the crown, and to whom much is given, much is expected. And Mark Golding, me know as the leader, even though Peter Bunting a de facto leader, you know. Mark Golding is just Mark Golding is just a little, you know, the front man. Yeah. Mark Golding the front man. Mark Golding on the streets. Mark Golding not really political astute like that, man. Remember, you know, he got a very safe seat because he got Omar Davis seat. Very safe PNP seat that. You understand what I say? Safe. Safe like Peter Phillips own. Safe like Portia Simpson own. Safe seats. Them that safe seat. That is like West Kingston seat. You know, so JLP I go always win that. You get what I say? Because that's a safe seat. West Kingston. Safe seat that for the JLP. Yes, and that's saw him there with Omar Davis seat. Safe. So the reality of things is that you know, him themselves the leader, even though in my opinion they be bridging there. Mr. Bunting have more power in the party than him. But remember say Bunting then they go off Peter Phillips and them something there too, you know. Remember say them mash up the PNP, you know. Well, it starts with Peter Phillips first, you know. When Peter Phillips challenged Portia Simpson Miller for the leadership, that was when everything started go downhill. But in recent times, like even from 2016 there and about, no Bunting try challenge Peter Phillips and them something there. For the leadership and them something there. Until we actually had this you know, this fragmented party where Mark Golding and the Risers them, and you'd have Crawford and Lisa them on one part, and you have some other people who say Peter Phillips and all kind of something. Mark Golding them win, a purge a go on. Them leak out all Crawford voice notes and all kind of something. Last year at the conference, Crawford didn't speak. Crawford never speak at the conference last year, no? He didn't speak one bit. Well, at least he spoke this year. But yeah, I am very disappointed in hearing him. Yeah, man, I fully endorse some people when him knows that as politically it's not a smart move to openly do it. Yeah, in a Jamaica, the Jamaican environment kind of different. Totally agree in a Rhythm Palace. Very desperate campaign. You get what I say? Yeah, very desperate campaign. The things that are being done, you can see out of desperation. You get what I said? Them now stick per message. Passion Paradise, bless up, Yeah, man, respect for the check-in. Well, Michelle, so we there talk about, Mark Golding and him endorsing, the thing. You get what I say? Yeah, man, the whole of them. Mark Golding and Isaac and Crawford, Damian Crawford, trust me. Damian Crawford out of everybody else yet. That is who I'm very disappointed in, because Damian Crawford, as somebody where me know say probably him and do him due diligence and them something there, but it's more as if them know who them are endorsing people. Them probably them never know say it would have been made public. And what is so funny is that too, somebody leak it. Right? And if it was no, hold on, I think them call lean to or whatever to, all kind of things. But listen me, I've never seen them endorse. I've never seen so much PNP senior members endorse one person. Not even some man who says straight PNP on YouTube. Don't get them the endorsement. They get what me I say. Yeah. Listen, Alex Smith, that document was a very controversial one. The government knew that very well. That Samoa deal was a very controversial one because members of civic society had requested a meeting with them regarding the contents of it. The government promised them a meeting, didn't have no meeting with them, wanted to sign the document on deadline day, and the people them sound the alarm, and it was in the media, and it became a firestorm. And the government fell back and said, make we reevaluate this. So the government knew very well that that agreement in that form, is a problem to Jamaica in a real life. Because when they going to bring in the schools, it would have been controversial. Yeah. In a real life, brother. So trust me, Alex Smith. What's going on? Yeah, man. Remember, it was EU, an EU sponsored thing, So you know how that go. Yeah. So Sean can go to school tomorrow and say, Shana, and the teacher then can't do nothing about that. And Shana can just say, Sean, the next day, and nobody can say nothing. In a real life. You get me? Yeah, man. And then you got the gender neutral bathrooms, that kind of something. But trust me, man, the direction in which the world are moving now, yeah, man, a whole heap of things are changed. So when I said that Samoa deal, yeah, man, that was not a good one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why they had to put it on pause. And them know that too, man. You get me? Well, as me saying, Passion Paradise, it just look away for them are brawlingly, yeah, man, endorse them things they still. You get what I say? But well, Peter Phillips here talked Colonel Elvi. I'm talking about the 07, I think 06, 07 campaign. That campaign, 06. Yeah, man, I think it was a 06 campaign. Something like that, yeah. About 06 campaign. Yeah, man. Peter Phillips ran against Porsche and he lost. He had the Solid as a Rock campaign. Yeah, man. Them just never did like Porsche. The same way always see the black men in America, I say, boy, them now vote for Kamala. And people say, well, I think Obama say the black male in America not voting for Kamala because she's a woman. And you have enough of the man them say they not vote for no woman for real. You have some man say they rather vote for Trump than vote for a woman. That's the reality of things too. So even Portia now in her time, she get no fight. The media did give her some fight too. I remember say Portia grassroots, so Portia wasn't the most intelligent and articulate and eloquent and intellectual party leader, right? And I think they used that against her as well and tried to insinuate that she was dunce and this and that. And remember say she did get dark a couple times well to man. And trust me, the way the media ran with it, yeah, man, them deal with Portia away, man. Because Portia said some very interesting statements where you know say are fully dark settings. You get what I'm saying? But Portia, big up to Mama P. Yeah, man, big up to Mama P. She definitely served the country very well. You get what I'm saying? Well, the empire, as me I say, you know, is really Peter Bunting are the de facto leader, man. Bunting is the de facto leader. You get me I say? Mark is just the figurehead, man. Yeah, man. Mark are the figurehead, man. You get me I say? Yeah, that's the reality of things, you know. Bunting are the real party leader, man. Yeah, that's how you see Mark and do them things, man. Even Mark in himself don't even believe that him run the thing. He more believes that Peter run the thing. Mark and Peter. Wait, a two Bible man them two, you know, Mark and Peter. But yeah, man, a Peter run the thing, man. That's the reality of things when you look at it, right? Yeah, man, a Peter like a de facto. Peter like a de facto, man. Yeah, he's like a Mark Gordon advisor, you know what the thing go. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But the reality is that the directions in which they are going, yeah, man, it definitely not gonna be a good look. It's not gonna be a good look, people. Right? PNP people are go ball. Yeah, in a real life, them are go ball. And that's just the reality of things. PNP people are go ball. Raphael Beckford, thank you. Don't draw me tongue. Yeah, man, definitely. I remember that. You get what I say? Don't draw me tongue. Yeah, man, when Portia said that, trust me, the media, them beat her bad for that, man. Yeah, man, and then people were saying, oh, that is so unbecoming of our prime minister and all kind of things. You get what I say? I remember that very well, man. Mama P. But at the same PNP does give her a fighting in a real life here, man. Yeah, in a real life. So that's just the reality of things. Politics are a very nasty thing. It's all about power, and that's just the way it is. You get what I say, people? When it comes down to politics, it's not an easy road. As them say, many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think a better rose. Who said that? No, Buju Banton did say that, people. Buju Banton said that, man. All right, so let me segue in this topic, right, which I find very interesting. Rajawild. Yeah, man. Rajawild posts up this on him Instagram story, right? And pretty much the photo would then be like, you know, see two arms there in the forehead and see the pentagram. You get what I say? The pentagram is there too as well, with what appears to be like an all-seen eye kind of settings. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, when it comes on to these things, people are very curious, you know, in a negative way as to what these things are. And really and truly still a whole heap of thing there, man. A whole heap. Them actually are beating bad over them, man. In a real life, man. And you know what happened to? Is a lot of these Gen Zs too. You get what I say? A lot of these 20-year-old as well. Yeah, man, them not deal with that. But the reality of thing is that Rajawild, right? You get what I'm saying? Me nah go say no talent, Jevy. Jevy, if you're referring to Rajawild, me can't agree with you. You get what I say? Yeah. Me can't agree with you if you say that's Rajawild not have talent, because Rajawild is talented. And from him come on the scene, I saw him always represent him thing, right? Sinful, right? Him sing all them song there, all them Obia song and go up on stage and sprinkle all powder and them something there. This is not new, right? No for him big songs them. Go Go, right? He did Go Go. On the big bunks with him, Wild Out, right? On the big bunks with him have Wild Out. But at least in that never did the guzu like that. But Rajawild was always an artist who promote the whole guzu thing and whatever. So is what now? People afraid of what they don't know, or they're afraid of what they believe, or they're afraid of what they know. Because in a real life, you know, all of the people who are burn out the fire upon Rajawild, them not have a clue what it is either. Them just know say, based on the social construct, these things are considered evil. Them not ask why. A man just hear so goat. You get what I'm saying? Goat. Everybody wants to be the goat, but nobody wants to be the goat. Yeah, just read through the lines with that one there. Everybody wants to be the goat, but nobody wants to be the goat. Yeah, because that's what it represents. You know, I think we allow the Western social construct, right, to really paint to us what a devil look like. Yeah, and from we accept that program in our psyche, we just know say anything black with two hands, trouble there. You get me? I say, well, if you attack for most of the DJ them Jevy, me don't like you drop some names still. You get what I say? But yeah, I'm not gonna say this is applicable to Rajawild because Rajawild make it work for him. You get what I say? Yeah. Him get couple hits still. In a real life. Him get couple hits, man. And it work for him. And at the end of the day, he has always promoted that sinful Obia Guzu thing there. So what is really the problem though? I kind of try to understand, you know. What is the real problem? Because I understand the people might say, oh, that wicked and evil and devil worship thing. But what is it? Like, what is it? You ask these people, what does the pentagram represent? The 5-point star. Them can't tell you about them are going to say it evil. Me can't tell you about it evil. But anyways, as them say again, philosophically speaking, it's a milk for babies, meat for men. You get what I say? Yes, that's an ancient maxim in philosophy. Milk for baby, meat for men. In other words, you can't give the baby meat. You have to give the baby milk. So when it comes on to even some of these things, well, just like L.A. Lewis, right? Me hear L.A. Lewis talk about the tetragrammaton. We see, I saw, what's his name again, man? G British talk about tetragrammaton. And they really don't understand what they're talking about like that still. But that's fair. They might get there someday. It's a process, right? But Mr. L.A. Lewis do what he do naturally, right? I walk him guzu in a graveyard, this and that, a load up ring, all kind of thing. Listen, mate, that's a part of our culture still, you know, in our real life, you know. Those things are a part of our culture, you know. I understand, so that's we're very religious. I understand the conservative thing there because I just saw the church, you know, did work pan way. We're very conservative and we're very religious. Me get that part there. But the reality of things is that a lot of things that we call evil is actually not evil. That's the whole point of even me bringing this up. It is our ignorance of what these signs and symbols represent that makes us look at them as being evil. And also in accepting what the society has told us they mean. And it is superimposed in our psyche. So we see all our pentagram and we know, so yeah, we get scared. We turn fool and things like that. Big up Daddy, you know, respect my sister for the check-in. You get what I say? Yeah, as me say, Jeffy, you have to name some artists in general, but we can't put Rajawild in it. And as me say again, Rajawild has always been one where him represent the dark side. The man say, we create worlds. Move in. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, he's pushing the envelope. And I don't think Rajawild no out there in a trouble people, man. We no hear Rajawild in a gang mix up. Rajawild wanted by the police, nothing like that. Listen, me, man. The young youths are going to push the envelope. in terms of these things. As a matter of fact, too, what Rajawild do is what Tommy Lee them used to do, right? Vibes Cartel to a certain extent. You know, me reach 33 degrees of masonry. Heights are evil. Yeah. Vibes Cartel said that broadly, man. You know, Tommy Lee them did step out with that thing there too. So it's not like say boy something new where Rajawild deal with. The thing is back then, you know. Back then, Vibes Cartel knew a couple of things about the whole masonry thing, you know, because when they asked him about it at the symposium in UWI, yeah, he was saying, boy, masonry build the earth. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, them time they don't read them things. Vibes Cartel done with that now. Vibes Cartel I say, God is the greatest now. Him just thankful for no say him free and he make him promise say, boy, God, if you make me be free, are you know? Yeah, and I write this right there. So Vibes Cartel probably now go back there. So you get what I'm saying? But in the first place, if you were there, yeah, there would have been no need to turn back still. But we understand the whole process. A lot of these signs and symbols, people just apply from religious lenses. They apply a negative connotation to them, and the way you see them, you have a problem, because the 5-pointed star always represented the you know, your fivefold nature, right? The 5 elements. You get what I'm saying? The 5 senses as well. Yeah, man. That's what the pentagram always represented. Your fivefold nature, the five elements, the 5 senses. You get what I'm saying? Yep. And remember, there's no such thing as a 5-pointed star. There's no star, no real star has 5 points. No real star has 6 points. No real star have 8 points. It's just symbolic. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just the reality of things. Yeah, Colin Burton. People are fully colonized mentally. So the things that they call evil, they even understand what it means. You get what I'm saying? Annette Dahl Scotch. I don't know what you mean by who is Bloody Mary. If you talk about Mary, mother of Jesus, yeah, you know, say them things are really fiction settings still, you know. These things are really mythology. Mary is the virgin, right? That's Virgo. You know, virgin means pure consciousness, you know. Pure consciousness births the Christ. That has always been the case. When it comes on to the mystic teachings, you know, the occult teaching side, the virgin always meant pure consciousness, you know. When we hear about virgin, we say, oh, it's a woman who has never been touched. But even culturally, the concept of a virgin simply means young woman. It never means that if someone was touched or not. You get what I say? Yeah. So when we hear it now, we say, oh, virgin, it means someone who has never been touched before. But in reality, it's totally different in meaning and nature. It simply means a young woman. You get what I say? So with those concepts now, yeah, man, it can be misleading as well. You get what I say? Yeah. Chuck Sim. Yeah. Chuck Sim said majority of things we're doing these days is evil. Well, it's a war unto them that call evil good and good evil, you know, in general. So what is evil to you might be good to me. You might see me with a Baphomet you know, shirt on, and you might say it evil. And you say it evil because you don't know what it means or what it represents. So it's evil to you only on that notion. So there is some degree of subjectivity there. But some things are absolutely good and some things are absolutely evil. Miss Julia, are you hearing me? All right. I am not hearing you, Miss Julia. So I don't know if you are hearing me. You get me? Yeah, you might have to probably come off of the Wi-Fi again and see what's going on. That's weird, though. Yeah, that's weird. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. When it come on to the Virgin Mary, you know, yeah, it wasn't no woman who You know, oh, she get pregnant, but she was a virgin. No, culturally, yeah, man. Virgin meant a young woman. That's all it meant back then. You know, a recent time we kind of changed it to someone who has never yet known a man, as they would say. Because even that part that they wrote in the Bible, they deliberately put that in there to apply it to virgin when it didn't make any sense. Because culturally, these people never saw it as that. It's a young woman, simple as that. That's all. You get what I say? So yeah, and even that whole immaculate conception, all of those things, trust me, there's a whole history of it. That if people really start to do their own research, then their perspective on things will be different as well. You get what I say? First thing first, then tell you about a devil. Yeah, but we never see the devil do nothing wrong on earth yet. Never. Never. A mankind, me say I do all the evil on this earth. Everything where me see I do on the earth, a mankind, me see I do it. You get what I'm saying? See it there? Uptown TV, know the code, you know. Uptown TV, you know, so me see you, I wear some pendants on them, something them, you know, so you kind of have a little overstanding of this thing here, you know. No empath, you as a Pisces, naturally you are fascinated with the occult. That's a natural attraction. So me don't know how oh, you say your friend introduced you to the Illuminati a few years ago, your consciousness changed. You know, I would love to hear what you mean by that still empath. Yeah, man, in a real life. And I would love to hear probably somebody perspective too, because people hear about Illuminati and you hear Capitan will sing them song there and about out them things there. You know, but it means to illuminate, right? It's light, you know. Remember, you know, Illuminati means light, you know. It's just that in 1776 in Bavaria, which is in Germany, there was a virgin when named Weishaupt. You get me, I say? Yeah, his name was Adam Weishaupt. Yeah, he started the Illuminati of Bavaria. And it was all about brilliant minds, great minds coming together. That was what the Illuminati represented in Europe. You get what I say? Yeah, because there were many fraternal orders before that. Jacques de Molay and the Knights Templars, they were in the 12th, 13th century, and they were Masons. They were Masons. What the church did was blame them, said they were worshiping the goat, which was Baphomet, so to speak, and that is how they were persecuted. But the church had owed them man enough money to steal, because them money did rich. The knights, them were very rich, you know. They would have them own fraternal order still, but they were rich and powerful. And the church decides a year ago on, the man I get too powerful, you know. So we have to kind of just blame them, say them I worship the goat. And there was this priest named Eliphas Levi. Yeah, man. He's the one that quote unquote, you know, created the concept of the Baphomet. But it goes way beyond that, people. That goat thing go way down at Egypt, the people. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, the Baphomet simply represent the seven hermetic principles, the seven universal laws, spirit above matter, the two horns, left and right hemisphere, the sun and the moon, as above, so below, the law of correspondence, you know. You see the breast, half breast, right? Yeah, half man, half woman. That's the law of gender. Within the male is the female, within the female is the male. You have one hand pointing up and one hand pointing down. You understand what I say? Yeah, those are the things that you know, those things people will not understand it, right? Because them not really them don't really, they are not privy. They are not privy to certain things. I'm gonna get that. You understand what I say, people? Because in life, and all of we are gonna spend time and do certain research. And some of us as well, we are deep thinkers as well, based on our sign and our nature. You get what I say? So all right, so sorry, this is the goat, people. This is the goat, right? On the top of the head, where you see the flame of intelligence. That's what that represents, which means spirit above matter. Even though spirit is tied to matter, it is not bounded by matter, so to speak. Right? Because once you see the fire, you know, say what? It represents what? Spirit. You get what I'm saying? You see the two horns, which represent what? The yin and the yang, the Ida and the Pingala, the left and the right hemisphere. You know, in masonry as well, let's say Jackin and Boaz. And Boaz was Ruth's husband. Remember Ruth? Truth? Yeah, Truth and Naomi. Yeah, her husband was Boaz. And in the Masonic temple, you have Jackin and Boaz. So the orange represent the left and the right hemisphere, the Jackin and the Boaz, the yin and the yang, the Ida and the Pingala. You see the sun and the moon, as above, so below, right? The sun, which is what? The solar, the masculine. The moon, the lunar, the feminine. You get what I'm saying? All right. And the next half, you will see what? With breasts, and the next part, the phallus is there as well. So you know, say man and woman. That's the law of gender. So you understand me? So the law of duality is there as well. The law of correspondence, as above, so below, is there as well. You get what I'm saying? The law of cause and effect. The wings in the background shows that what? Is above the material, not bound to matter. That's the reason why. That's the reason why whenever they had the wings, it means that they are not bound to matter. They are not bound to matter. That's all the wings represent. That's why even the Bible, you see, they give you angels with wings. It simply means that they are above matter, are above the material, are not bounded by matter, right? You see the caduceus, you know, the Ida and the Pingala, right? Yeah, the world medical symbol there, so where them put by every ambulance, so to speak, the two entwined serpents. So I'm just saying, when people, because we depend on a lot of conspiracy theory things, you know, and me know say a skeptic they are now even convinced that this thing are evil, and they really don't know the science of it. You get what I'm saying? As above, so below. You see one hand pointing up, one hand pointing down. That's the law of correspondence. You see the pentagram, which represent our 5-4 nature, the 5 elements, the 5 senses. That's what the pentagram represent. The goat. This whole concept comes from the goat of Mendes, or the Mendesian goat. There was a place in Egypt where the goat, yes, the Mendes, the goat of Mendes, that's where this concept came from. So people don't really understand these things, and they really think say it evil, when in reality, them just not know, them not have a clue what these things are and what they represent, what they denote. They don't have a clue. You get what I say? Chakadi, big up, you know. People speak of the zodiac sign so highly, but afraid of the goat head. Well, the goat is Capricorn, you know, my general. Right? The goat is Capricorn, and the ram is Aries. That's why it says the Lamb of God that taketh away the sins of the world. Because guess what? Aries have to deal with what? Springtime. And that's the reason why the ram was synonymous with the sun. New life, regeneration, rebirth. Yes, so that's the sun in the constellation of Aries. That's why we have springtime. And that's why you see the egg and the bunny rabbit, because it was symbolic of what? New life, rebirth, regeneration. That's the reality, springtime. So that's the Lamb of God that taketh away the sins of the world. That's Aries. The sun being in Aries, you know, so springtime that. So even me, we're in the north now, right? Like me, we're in a New Jersey part now, me know, say, here we go on. Once a winter time come, and you see all March, you just pray for springtime. Because you know, say what? New life in terms of everything has spring back up, you know, the temperature way better and them, something there. So it was always symbolic that way. That the ram, which is Aries, the ram was always synonymous with the sun. If you go back to Egypt, it was Ra. And they actually merged both of them and said, Amen, Ra. So that's why evil people, when them done pray, them say amen. Forever and ever, amen. And amen is not an English name. Amen is an Egyptian name. You get what I'm saying? If you go to any dictionary on etymology and look up the word amen, it will show you that its origin is Egyptian. And when Christians pray, them say amen. So in reality, they pray to amen. But amen was depicted as the ram. That's why even the story of Abraham, right? Or Abraham or Abram. I remember say the H was actually, you know, and the H was very symbolic as to when it was added to his name. Abraham. That was very important. But the story of Abraham and Isaac, when he was tempted, which never made no sense to me, why God would not really want to test him faith that way if he carry him up on a mountain top to sacrifice his son. Anyway, long story short, he was very faithful, and the Lord said, don't do it. You know, those things are allegorical. You get what I'm saying? Because it just show you that when you adhere to the laws of God in a higher states of consciousness, great will be your reward. So at the end of the day, he found a what? A ram in a thicket. You get what I'm saying? Lo and behold, one ram, he find one ram to sacrifice to the Lord. And notice, you know, when they come out of the sacrifices, was the ram. And the sacrifices were made on the altar. Which means what? The fire. These things, you see, when it come on to evil, a lot of these things, it have to deal with your anatomy and physiology. It's just that now you kind of take things literal and you misinterpret things. Because remember, within you is what? The solar plexus, that's the inner sun, the inner fire. That must sacrifice on the altar, of course. Burnt offering. Biblically, God always want burnt offering. It has to pass through the fire. The fourth stage of consciousness. Yeah. So these things are, I think it's public knowledge, but at the end of the day, call are many, chosen are a few. So when you see a little Rajawild them do them thing, I honestly don't think them mean nothing evil. Me not see them again no trouble. Me not see them in a gang this, gang that. A music and who like it, who not like it, keep it moving. And so me see that. You get what me I say? Them little youth and now, them more privy to certain things than we back then. Back then, the only thing we get to we look at school books them and we Bible and that's it. Now we in the information age, right? Everything is at your fingertips. So the things that people call evil can be good to others. So what I say is that people see the Baphomet and they realize say, you know, what it represents or what it entails not have nothing to do with nothing evil. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. The God of the temple of peace among men. That was Solomon. Solomon, the wisest man. Solomon. That's why this is who they call Hiram Abif, you know. This is who they call Hiram Abif. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Who was killed by the three ruffians. You know, Jubilum. Yeah. I remember Sunday we were talking about the I am or the AUM. Yeah, that's the three ruffians in masonry. Yeah, they said, give us the password. When you feel like a password or something where just the concept just came up from computer and them something there. No, man. From masonry, they must say, give up the password. And he said, no, I will not give up the password. And then he tried to exit to the south gate and, you know, he got struck on the breast and struck in the throat and all them something there. Because the throat actually is the center of power, you know. Yeah. The power center is the throat center in a real life. That's where power expresses itself from. And that's why, you know, people say, boy, you have a throat chakra. Yeah, but that's your power center. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That is where power is expressed from the throat. So they struck him in the throat. You know, Jubilum. Yeah, man, the three ruffians. Yeah, and them said that was the unspoken name for quote unquote God. So a lot of mysteries are there to unfold, but as me say, I know everybody really care about that. Some people are interested, and here we go on now. this is not for everybody either. Because if you're just not built for this, you're just not built for this. It's just not for you. You get me? I say if you just want to come on this earth and just eat and sleep and dead and go about your business, that's fine too. I just write the circle. Turn back blow. Turn back blow. What is now? What we call turn back blow more time, is really the law of cause and effect, right? Or karma. In Sanskrit or in Buddhism, they call it karma, right? But we would call it cause and effect. In Christianity, they say what? You reap what you sow. So that's a natural thing as well. A man a bad man, where you think I go on? Is either I'm go dead or I'm go prison. You get what I say? In most cases. And you know how Murphy's law work, right? Murphy's law say if it can happen, yeah, man, it might happen or it will happen. So the possibility exists. That's how Murphy's law work. So really and truly still, man, when it comes on to human nature, yeah, we tend to look at a lot of things the way we were programmed to. But the turn back blow thing, no, man, a causality, man. You reap what you sow. A natural thing that in a life. You see, if you try to tear down people, a time will come. Your time will come. Yeah. If you fight against people, a time will come. Yeah, man. If you bad mind people, your time will come when people are going to bad mind you too. That's just the reality of things. Miss Julia, let me do a sound check there and see if me hear you. All right. I'm still not hearing you at all. I don't know why, but I'm still not hearing you. I don't know if you are hearing me. But I am not hearing you at all. You get what I say, Miss Julia. But yeah, man, an eye for an eye. Well, hey, that's just the reality of things too. An eye for an eye. Well, the Bible said that, but the Bible says you must love your enemies and bless those that persecute you and all kind of sitting. So them have to make up their mind still which one it is. Because, well, if a Christians, them will say, Jesus said, love your enemies and bless those that persecute you and them something there. So, me just know, so causality run this thing, So, yeah, me I deal with the eye for an eye. That's the reality of things. Yeah, man, in a real life, that's how causality work. That's how the law work. A man come to take your eye, I make him take your eye. Because remember, the law of the law of self-preservation takes precedence over everything. You get what I say? Your self-preservation comes first. So you not gonna make nobody come and just take your eye. So yeah, man, what goes around comes around. Colin, is a cycle. You get what I say? Everything is 360 degrees, my general. You get what I say? Yeah, even Richie Spice telling us that the world is a cycle. People sing and say what goes around comes back around. That's just natural. That's the natural order of things. You get what I say? And that's why more time still, you see, on this journey here, yeah, man, I'm just glad to say certain things when me couldn't learn, me just learn it. And that's it. You get what I say? Yeah, me not there to try convince nobody at all, or me no feel like say me need to teach nobody or try save nobody or nothing like that. No. Every man for themselves. Every man for themselves, man. I write this right there, man. Because even like in the Matrix, as Morpheus tell Neo say, so some of the people in the Matrix, they don't want to be unplugged. They don't want to be unplugged. So you feel like you can come save everybody. They don't want to be unplugged, so you leave them alone. Why, Miss Julia? Like a peer problem tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I am still not hearing you. I don't know if you are hearing me, but I am not hearing them, Miss Julia. You get what I say? Yeah, it's just a weird thing. Probably at the Wi-Fi. Probably at the weird Wi-Fi or something, man. You get me? But it's just kind of weird. But I'm not hearing them, Miss Julia. You get me? Yeah, man. Me not they have to save nobody at all. You get me? I say every man for themselves. Yeah, that's the law of self-preservation. Right there, so it there. Because as Morpheus said, some people don't remember something there, man. Even J. Cole did that song, man. Big song that was in 2016. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. Right? She don't wanna be saved. Yeah, facts him attack, man. You get what me I say? Some people good, man. With them, man. So you have to just know. So you know you keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? Well, you see, the thing is this, Ozra Walker. Within everyone is an intuitive side, right? And that is your faculty of intuitive knowing. So within you, there will be a little spark, But guess what going on now? It's not for everybody either. Because some people, based on them personality as well, yeah, man, especially them toxic, yeah, it's just not for them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the reality of things. You have genuine few people. That's why few people are genuine in this world. Because it's just not everybody. It's just not everybody are gonna be that type of person there. Whereas they are going to be genuine. Yeah. That's just the reality of things. So yeah, man, and everybody here, man. Some people have to just come here and dead and gone, and that's just it. Yeah. And some people, they have to leave their mark and things like that. So, I'm just happy that I am within this time, because it's a very interesting time that we are in. Very, very interesting times. I think 2024, like this period, yeah, the last, let's say the last 30 years. Yeah, the last 30 years has been, some of the most interesting times. So to be alive to experience it, yeah, trust me, it is a privilege. That's why we have to give thanks for life all the time. But as I said, people, Rajawild not getting no trouble. Rajawild just have the side there. Chances are he might be a Scorpio too. Well, you get me? I say he might be a Sagittarius, he might be a Pisces, where he's a deep thinker, him just fascinated by them things there and whatever, and he might express himself. You get what I say? Yeah. That's just the reality of it. Yeah, man, that's the reality of things. Chuck Sims, you ask a question. That's the problem with what you just type a while ago, You get what I say? Yeah, man. Who determines that? Because remember, I said truth, Truth has no friends, You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Truth has no friends. So it needs no validation, because at least when something is the truth, you can absolutely say that is the truth. I'm not talking about my truth and your truth. That's not truth. You get what I'm saying? That I just my opinion or where me feel. But we know colloquially a man might say, oh, that's my truth. You get what I say? No, there's no such thing as my truth. It's either it's the truth or not. So at the end of the day, research isn't legit. Probably you have to go tell me which one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. What signs are evil? Well, my general, if you really believe a sign, if you really believe you can see one little picture of even the Baphomet and you get scared, then probably we really need to have to check ourselves in a real life. If we can see a Baphomet photo and get scared and run up and down on them something there, we really need to look into ourselves. They get what I say in a real life, man. In a real life. Scatter, bragada. If a person comes from my eye and don't achieve, I should not try to take his. And if achieve, well, I can't see to take his. So that's where others take up things that escalate in other things. Well, what's this now? 7 brother, 7 different minds scatter. Because if a person comes from my eye and don't achieve, yeah, man, me I make sure so them don't come back again. Yeah, that's fine. You should not try to take his scatter until he come back again and take your eye and your 3 points. So, yeah, sometimes you can't be too passive in the thing, brother. You get what I say? You just want to know, say, you never trouble nobody first. But a man come to take your eye and him don't achieve, you make sure say him cannot come again to take your eye. You talk about say leave him alone. I know so this thing are going on. Tishima Dunkley, where you going with? Big up in my sister. You get what I'm saying? Manners and respect every time. Inez Clark, bless up. You get what I'm saying? Well, what are my thoughts on dreams? Dreams are a journey into the astral realm, right? We have the physical, the causal, the mental, the soul, the etheric. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, there are 7 planes. We are in the physical, the spiritual, the causal, the mental, the soul, the astral, the etheric, etc., etc. So dreams are, yes, of course, you are in the astral because your body in at the bed, but you know, you are not there in terms of, you know, yeah, it's like I should say your consciousness or your soul, they're somewhere else. That's the reality of things. And then in the morning, you have that connection where you reconnect in order for you even wake up. That's just the reality of things. So that's not something where somebody can say, oh, that's pseudo, because a genuine thing that people experience that. Their body's in the bed, but what? Their mind or consciousness or soul is somewhere else having an experience. And when they wake up and they remember the dream, they remember where they were, but their body was in the bed. So that's just how that goes still. You get me? I say a natural thing that's still. Dreams are a natural thing, man, but it's not everybody dream either, which I find very funny. You get what me I say? Yeah, me dream a lot. Me dream like every night. You know, and sometimes you wake up and remember and I read the dreams them, and sometimes you see the dreams them play out front of you and you're like, damn, deja vu. You know, yeah, remind you of the Matrix there when Neo saw the black cat and he was like, wow, you know, and Trinity said, what is it, Neo? And he said, I saw the black cat twice. And she was like, we have problems, let's go. Because the black cat represents a spiritual awakening. You know, yeah, man. So Neo was oblivious to that. But from him tell Trinity, say him see the black cat twice, he must say deja vu. Yeah, there's a glitch. Yeah, the system is compromised and them something there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Reading about numerology might open Pandora's box and cause mix up. No, you know, well, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the ending. Everything about 0 and 9. 0 is 9, 9 is 0, right? 360 degrees. That's the reality of things. Full circle. That's why in certain signs and symbols, you see the circle and the dot. So numerology is nothing at all. It just simply means that everything is 9. Because you start counting from 1 to 9, right? And you go back from 9 straight down. And if you do the 1 and 8 and 9, you do the 2 and 7 and 9, you do 3 and 6 and 9, 5 and 4 and 9. You know, that's just the way numerology is. There's nothing wrong with numerology. As a matter of fact, geometry is very important, the science of numbers. Because you were born a particular day, a particular hour, minute, right? Year, month. So therefore, you were born at a particular time. Yeah, you can't change that. That's a natural occurrence. So that's why those things are important. That's why you see them tell about December the 25th and them something. Because, you know, December 21st are the beginning of the winter solstice, so to speak. Or the quote unquote, you know, when they call it the vernal equinox. Yeah, when them say the sun gone at the tomb of the earth, because the sun is going through the constellation of Crooks. You get what I mean? I said, so for 3D, yeah. And these people that wrote these things were speaking about even the weather patterns and them something that time get cold. Just like all them said, the Lamb of God or the Ram of God that take it away the sins of the world. That's Aries bringing new life and rebirth. The sun in Aries, new life, rebirth. That's what they actually meant. But again, no, too, we just take everything literal. You get what I say? Yeah. So that goes still. Yeah, you know, so in this whole daylight savings time that I know when, must see next month them are gonna deal with that. It's nonsense, man. It just goes to show that time itself is an illusion, you know. Yeah, this time and space continuum, so to speak, time, the way in which they calculate time now is a problem. The ancient Egyptians, their calendar was based on their calendar was based on every 1,460 years. That's the Egyptian calendar, and they were the first to start calculating time. Not even the Sumerians were calculating time earlier than them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and that was based on the 1,460-year-old. As they would say, there was a celestial occurrence, just like how in astronomy, there is a great year every 2,520 year is a great year. So based on that, I saw them do most of them calculation. Even right now, it's a solar calendar. When it was a lunar calendar originally, it was Pope Gregory that changed it to a solar calendar. So they mess with the whole thing, people. All this time we are getting more before Christ and BC and them something there. BC are before Christ. BCE is before Common Era. You get what I'm saying? AD, them say AD. We are in 2024 AD. And then tell we both say it mean Anno Domini, the year of our Lord and all that nonsense. No, man. You know why you tell me them something there? Not tell me them something there, because Uno mess with the time. Right? All the various calendars were lunar calendars. All of them. Until Pope Gregory came along and decided to him I go create for him own a calendar and turn it in a solar calendar. And now we have a leap year. Right? We have a leap year. How that work? How does a leap year work? Can somebody explain to me in the chat? How does a leap year work? These are nice. Big up yourself, you know. You get me? I say, Poseidon work great. Big up on yourself. How does a leap year work there, people? I want to tell me how the leap year thing they work. Because I know say February have 28 regularly, and when it's a leap year at 29. So how that work? I try if you wrap my head around it. See 111 on the screen there. See like that. You get what I say? Trifecta settings. How does that work? You get what I say? How does that work? Somebody please tell me. How does this leap year thing work? I'm trying to get some answers. Probably somebody can help me out. Because these are the things we're showing to say the way them are deal with this time calculation. Something not right about it. Don't right. It don't right, people. Because first thing first, then tell we say 4 weeks, 1 month. Right? 52 weeks in a year. At least the Ethiopians, them as steadfastly work with them 13 months. Because them money I tell you say 12 months make a year, 4 weeks make 1 month. Those are the things them teach you at school, you know. I will never question it. And I say, but sir, 412 is 48, so that's 48 weeks. So 1 month missing. I want to go on here, so we never dare question that. You're mad. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Ray Williams, they mess up the time, bro. See, the man them tell you say 4 weeks make a month and them something there. 12 months make a year. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, Lex, then I see him here, some man, 28 days, man. You get what I say? Because if a 52 weeks in the year, the 13 months that, if based on what them I tell you, say 4 weeks make a month. Miss Julia, sound check, 1, 2, 3. Not hearing at all, Miss Julia. Don't know what's going on. Lex, definitely 28 days, my general, man. No, so the thing go 52 weeks in the year. But the leap year thing there, Scatter said leap year to me is like trying to balance the clock to fool us from the time that does not exist. The day and night, darkness and light, plus the 13 months make a year. Well, you know, so in a reality still, the whole day and night concept on the earth, yeah. Remember, you know, brother? Yeah, you have parts of the earth where what? I experience day, right? And when I daytime, when I one part, at night, when I next part. Because I just saw it go. The earth revolve around the sun. We get that part there. You get me? But when it comes on to them, I tell you about leap year. Me don't know how that leap year thing they come in. You get what me I say? Where them can just put on the 29th day on February when it's a leap year. What kind of leap year? 365 days. Well, I know. What am I saying about 365 days? People, when we were going to school, they never said 365 and a quarter days. Didn't they say that? They said 365 and a quarter days make a year. Right? Now that them did say. I remember, you know. So the reality of things is that you know, even time man, them play with time man. Alden Palmer say it's 2017 in Ethiopia now because you know say Ethiopia deal with them 13-month calendar. Them still are the lunar calendar. I think even in like places like Saudi Arabia too, they still deal with the lunar calendar. You know, some places yeah man, they deal with the lunar calendar still, but you know we deal with the Gregorian calendar. So you know, yeah, we are deal with AD, as them would say. AD means Anno Domini. Miss Julia, I don't know what's going on. Probably you must just detach from your Wi-Fi, man. Detach from your Wi-Fi and try check in again and see what go on. It's just weird. Yeah, it's just weird, Miss Julia. You get what I say? Unless I don't know if you might want to try your laptop or something like that still. But hey, it's just weird. I just saw that go sometimes still. Let's see it. Yeah, man, as me say, man, with Ethiopia, then make sure because Ethiopia has been Coptic, you know, for a very long time. You get me? I say from like the Ethiopia has been Coptic from, let's say, the 4th century, like 347 AD. King Ezana was baptized by Fomentus, and he was a bishop, right? But he was from Syria, you know. He was all the way from Syria, but yeah, man, they are more like the whole Orthodox Church, which was, you know, from the Coptic Church from Alexandria. Yeah, those were the first Christians, you know, people, the Coptics, the Copts. Yeah, man. But Fomentus was from Syria side there. But he baptized King Ezana, and King Ezana converted Ethiopia into a Christian nation, even though you had the Jewish kingdom, the whole Beta Israel settings. Plus, you know, 347, yeah. So you had King Ezana, and then you still had the Jewish kingdoms because they would always battle it out, you know. But King Ezana was the founder of the Zagwe dynasty. Yeah, and they ruled for a very long time until 1270 when Yekuna Amlak take over the thing now. And that's when he started the Salamanid dynasty. And that's how the Kebre Nagas and the Feda Nagas, which were oral traditions, came up, and them say, well, King Solomon and the Queen of Saba, you know, yeah, or Sheba. And then people think that Sheba was in reference to Ethiopia. No. Sheba is Saba. That's in Arabia there. That are down Yemen side there. Saudi Arabia, Yemen. Yeah, a part of that. Yeah. You get what I say? Yeah, because there was the Aksumite empire that encompassed parts of Saudi Arabia, parts of Yemen, parts of Ethiopia, parts of Eritrea, part of Somalia, part of Djibouti. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, the Aksumite empire ruled that region for a very long time. But the fairy tale of King Solomon and, you know, the Queen of Sheba, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that kind of create the whole oral tradition of the Ark of the Covenant, that Ethiopia and all them something there. When not no go so. No Ark of the Covenant no down in Ethiopia. But Ethiopia is one of the oldest form of Christianity though. You get what I say? That's, yeah, I mean, they are more organic in their practices. You get what I say? With the whole Coptic settings where them deal with. Because them more deal with the original thing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's Coptic Christian. They are Coptic Christians. Lark. Yeah, they are Coptic Christians. You get what I say? So the ladies, them more cover up themselves because it's a tradition. for them, you know, as Coptics. As Cops, yeah, them do them thing differently. You know, yeah, man. Them do them thing differently because they can't make the Abuna see them exposed like that. I remember that with Ethiopia, it was always a melting pot too, you know. You had the Beta Israel who practiced Judaism, right? You had the Muslims them as well who were there for a very long time, especially in places like even in Eritrea, right? Yeah, man, the Muslims that dominated because they came from Yemen and Arabia side. You get what I mean? I say so. Ethiopia always had Islamic influence, and they had the Christian influence, and then you had the Judaism influence. Judaism is the longest one. That's why the Beta Israel people them carry them go over Israel quick and fast because when them check their history, they are the most organic practitioners of Judaism, the Beta Israel, them inner Ethiopia. You know, yeah. They are the only ones in the world where historians could point and said, that is a Jewish kingdom. And they know for sure. The rest of it, they spoke about the northern and southern kingdoms, right? Two small vassal states, one named Judea and whatever. But the Ethiopians and the Beta Israel, them for them thing history solid. You know, they could prove their legitimacy. And that's why the Israeli government carry out a thing them called Operation Solomon. That was in about 1980s there and about, you know, smuggle them out of Ethiopia as a result of the famine and things like that. And they were persecuted as well too, you know, because they were fighting for their religious freedom too. Because remember, you know, they had their own kingdoms. You get what I'm saying? Because even a king when he named Caleb, it was a king when he named Caleb, you know, right? And he was one of the Jewish kings in Ethiopia. So Ethiopia actually had a kingdom, organic Jewish kingdoms. You get what I say? Where they practice Judaism and them have then king and then culture and everything. You get me? Yeah. So they were like very legitimate in terms of when them check them out and them heritage and them something. So them just take them and over Israel and all. Most of them are the army. The women, them actually sterilize them. So them can't have no pitney like that. That was a big controversy. And that got swept under the carpet, you know. Yeah. Man, them sterilize the woman them. So them can't have no pitney. Because them now the Ethiopians them have too much pitney in them place. It's just funny. It's a funny place, you know. It's funny how them deal with it still, but that's just the way cultures are. That's just the way cultures are, and that's how the way cultures do it. So back to what I was saying, people, when it comes down to Rajawild and you know him a do him thing, a long time I sing about him sinful, him having cross. If you go up on the YouTube page, I want cross there. A long time I sprinkling powder. As a matter of fact, the song, you know, the song that him actually preview is a song named Powder still, you know, too, you know, where in the him do that song about a year ago too. The song named Powder. So I just preview, not to say him preview something still, but in the show that, but the song named Powder. You get what I say? Yeah, him have a song named Powder where he did like a year ago or so. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? What I say, Anne-Marie, she don't really come outside. Well, you know, the Ethiopians, them culture differently too, you know. You get what I said? Yeah, them culture differently, and that's the thing too as well, you know. You know, say the women, them respect the men, and culturally, them know say, you know, trust me, man. Them even though them in America and them something, they culturally them stick to their cultural practices. Just like even a lot of Muslim women, right? Them know say them now go outside without a male accompanying them. To me, that a foolishness, but to each his own. You get what I say? That I feel them practice and whatever. But I not agree with that. If he say every woman free for walk, go in and walk, go and them sitting there. You understand me? I say they don't need no man for police them like that, but we overstand their culture and this or that they still. But with Ethiopia, yeah, majority of Ethiopia, you know, yeah, was Christian. About 30% of it is Muslim. You know, you get what I say? And then you had the better Israel them who were the you know, they practice Judaism. They are the oldest people found in the world to be practice Judaism. The oldest. Yeah, so Ethiopia was always diverse. Talking about that, you know, I saw Sizzler. Yeah, I think the Ghanaian government and Sizzler, yeah, like Sizzler, some high priest or whatever for the repatriation movement settings. You get what I say? But nobody no one going out. Nobody who want go live. Well on who wants to allow me to tell. People, you have people who wants to go to you have people who wants to go to thing there in a Ghana and live. But Ghana people, them I say, boy, are really the skilled and educated people them really want to deal with. You understand me? I say that the people them say them want to deal, you know. Yeah, they want to deal with the skilled people, them people them kind of want over there right now. So all the rest of them we say them want to go over Ghana as repatriation. Yeah, Ghana said them want skilled, educated people. So just make sure and line up on yourself. All who want to go Africa, Africa say yes, we want to know. But you must be skilled and educated. That is where that is. You get what I say? So that's the reality of things. That's just the reality of things, people. Man, them say them are skilled, educated people. All right, so let me just segue into this integrity commission settings, people. And let me just play this for some context, please, and thank you.
My makeup, and it is not in the makeup of the commissioners. And there may be persons who need to repent, and they can join me at church, Providence Methodist, any Sunday. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here. Another feature, Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House. I want to add a personal note, Mr. Chairman, if you'll allow me, that back on this question of malice, I have been a lay preacher in the Methodist Church for decades. Malice is not in my makeup, and it is not in the makeup of the commissioners. And there may be persons who need to repent, and they can join me at church, Providence Methodist, any Sunday. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here.
All right, so after how much billions are spent you know, taxpayers' money are spent on them something. This money really come and give us a circus in Parliament. And not only that, but to disrespect the House of Parliament members by questioning their mental capacity. You know, hear the man say, I have to go link with Miss Langmore, right? So she can really check them out. She's a psychiatrist, whatever, psychologist, whatever. Now you're telling me, said this man really get paid almost millions to come and give us a circus? I tell you, I'm a lay person, like, me not see the need for that. You're a pastor for a church, okay, fine. Respect you. But you are suspect, say, the water in a parliament, something wrong with it. And just like you believe, say, one devil exists where give pay trouble in the world, when a man kind of get the trouble, is the same way. That's the same way. You know, I was disappointed in Justice Pantan still. Me not lie. Very disappointed. Because these are things that you know, it's disrespectful. It is unbecoming of somebody who has been appointed by the same parliament in which him even has styled the members and them things. Man said as him the water, something is in the water in the parliament. That's why I'm bringing him own water. Them kind of superstition thing there. Or even if it's a sarcastic thing you want to do. No, it's not the time. See, you know, have the prime minister with a big cloud hang over his head like he's a category 6 hurricane, so to speak. Right? And you take this thing if you a joke thing or grandstanding. Yeah, this is not about no grandstanding settings. Yeah, it's about wanting to know what's going on with the Integrity Commission, right? And then he said something very interesting yesterday as well. He said that he found it very strange that the moment the letters left the office, no sooner was it leaked to the media. So he's insinuating, saying, no, the leak not have nothing to do with fitting people. What he must say is that if there are leaks amongst his people, it needs to be investigated. Yeah, him call for that too. But to insinuate that it would have been members of parliament who leak it, that's disrespectful as well. Because you are casting blame without any proof or evidence. So me not think him should have said that and said that. He was asking, so why would any member of the Integrity Commission leak it after sending it out? Why wouldn't leak it before? Well, it's the best way to leak it too. Leak it after sending it out, so the finger will be pointed at who? The recipients of the letter, and not the Integrity Commission. I found it very strange that over the weekend them leak Michael Phillips thing too, when that never even need no leak. Because that leak was for shock value. Oh, you said PNP member charged by the Integrity Commission. That is what the leak. Well, when you find out, oh, it's late submission. Okay. Any illicit enrichment? No. Any crimes found? No. Any financial irregularities found? No. Anything unethical? No. Just late submission. So he paid the $250,000. And that is what they had to leak over the weekend so that can run up and down the place. So and then now these people are saying that based on the law, the media cannot be leaking out contents of the report, right, prior to it being tabled or being made public. But that is what is being done. I don't hear nothing at all. I don't hear nobody. I said nothing. I don't hear civic society. I don't hear the press association, right? Is addressing it. No. But a couple people are questioning the Gleaner, and I pay ball them a cry wolf. I say, boy, there's an attack on the media, one bag of something. And them want to politicize it. If you make it look like say the JLP attack the gleaner and PNP try to defend the gleaner. Come on, man. We know said enough of the media houses them compromise, of course. Because you have senior people who are there, who are owners, who control, who are the power movers and things like that. Yeah, they are politically aligned. The same way how the private sector is politically aligned to the JLP. Because they were the ones funding Kamina Johnson-Smith bid as Commonwealth General Secretary when she should never have run for that. She was trying to replace a fellow Caribbean person because some people never like her. Private sector fund that. 15 million and all kind of monies. Them show say what the private sector funded it. Private sector gave them the money. So you know, so the private sector as well is pro JLP. But hey, these people are lobbyists, and that's what lobbyists do, right? That's why they're called special interest groups, because they actually lobby for their interests. You know, the same way how Miss Julia was saying with people who are of the LGBT. Yeah, of course they are lobbyists. Of course, them want to lobby to get for them thing go through the gate. 100%. All groups lobby their politicians. All our groups them. So I don't think I'll leave over America, Biden and Kamala and them people free up the thing, and you see all on Christmas, Easter Sunday, Anne-Marie, Easter Sunday, Joe Biden are celebrated as what did Joe Biden announce again, man? As world what again, man? Was it World Transgender Day? Anne-Marie, please correct me. What did Joe Biden announce on Easter Sunday? What was it? World Transgender Day or something like that, or something to do with that? You understand me? I said Joe Biden did announce it, and I think there was some pushback from the Republicans to say, "Oh, dare you disrespect Easter Sunday, you know, the holiest day of the year." Yeah. I tried to remember exactly what Biden named the day as, but it was for them people. So everybody have them lobby. Everybody have them lobby. People lobby people. Politicians have big donors. Big donors fund politician campaign. Politician win. Yeah, man. The big donor knows all right. If me a deal with rice, yeah, man, me know it's all right. Yeah, man, me can get more links to import more rice in terms of more approval, more import license. You get what I say? If you bring in more rice, and then now my rice probably can bypass all the Bureau of Standards. So by the time it reaches a road of plastic, and nobody never knows a plastic. You get what I say? So all them things that go on more time. But what I'm saying is that businesses, they are called special interest because they lobby politicians to act on their behalf or what is in their best interest. Thank you very much, Maat Root. Greatly appreciated. This is the day that Biden, it was the Easter Sunday too, you know. And it was an Easter Sunday like Christmas too. Because Easter Sunday is a serious thing for the Christians them. And Biden name it that day. Yeah? And people were saying, oh my gosh, like Biden, you really did that? Yeah, man. Some Republicans were pushing back at him too as well and say, boy, Biden, you know, so really and truly still, you shouldn't really go on with that, you know, we don't really rate that still. But, you know, my point is that a lot of lobbies, yeah, man, people lobby. And we know say in Jamaica still, and some serious lobbying are going on for that too, you know. Some very, very serious lobbying are going on for that. You get what I say? In a real life. I remember the flag used to fly like pan the American embassy, part of the spending package where them approve. Yeah, the Republicans them say, under this condition, we will approve it. None of them flag they can fly pan the US embassy compound, and Biden them say, all right, cool. Because them want to pass it to avert a federal shutdown. So them pass it. So the flag now fly again pan no US embassy compound. They get what I say. So that done with now. But you know how the thing go. You get me? I say, them man is still a push for have them Pride Day official in Jamaica where them can march like. I remember saying, saying in real life, right? In a real life, them people they get, let me tell you, so they get the most time though. Then get the most time in entertainment, Watch these people. Carnival. Carnival is about what? 5-6 weeks? Carnival is about 5-6 weeks, Well, yeah, sometimes Carnival start all Ash Wednesday in February and it ends in April. So sometimes let's say 5-6 weeks with Carnival. Remember said them man they out, man. Them man they out and about every Carnival place, them they out. You get what I'm saying? Carnival was always the time for them step out to brawling. You get what I say? Carnival Day, them out. Nobody not trouble them. Nobody's troubling them. Nobody not really care about them like that. In terms of saying nobody not trouble them. No, there's no trouble. But them will exaggerate the thing more time too. And appeal to emotions and make it look like, say, boy, Jamaica people are deal with them away. But I think based on the statistics, yeah, man. If you ask them, present the statistics, yeah, they will have some problem. But they are quick to say that, oh, Jamaica is one of the most homophobic country and the people have, attack them and things like that. Rare. And for whatever reason, them and most of them think are some personal thing too. Even when them dirt all a next man. When them dirt all a next man and them something. You understand me I say? Yeah. Sometimes some what they call it again, man, some passion settings never go on with. But the reality of things is that them have them agenda, of course. Of course, them want to have them day when they can have them parade and them something there to Kingston. But if he said then get the whole of Carnival time, then get Carnival, man. All road march day. Road march day, them man are fully out, man. Come on, man. You get what I say? Yeah, my art route. Easter Sunday, yeah, man. Joe Biden does say it's transgender their visibility. They get what I'm saying? Yeah, Reading Palace Studio say, one of the reasons I am now a strong supporter of the Republicans than Democrats. The Democrats are pushing that. Well, here we go on. You see, that's a valid argument still, but remember, I said the left is more liberal, the right is more conservative, right? Remember, I said the Republicans, them Trump, them a lot of neoconservative, a lot of Christian, a lot of Christians as well, evangelical Christians, right? So, yeah, man, the Republican Party is dominated by a lot of evangelical Christians. The Democratic Party, a lot of liberals, people who are more, say, yeah, man, let things flow. Republicans them say no, conservative. Yeah, we're going to conserve, what was before. Yeah, don't try to change the thing. Don't try flying a flag pan the embassy and them something there. Don't try take God out of schools. Don't try to this. Don't try to that. So both of them are different. One liberal and one conservative. You get what I say? So the reality of thing is that the Democrats them, say, yeah, they're more liberal. Certain states as well, like California, New York. You get what I say? Yeah, them states they make sure so them set the trend in terms of being liberal. Yeah, so you realize that their entire culture is very liberal. You get what I say? In California, the thing go. Yeah, them people are very liberal and expressive. New York, trust me, New York, the same thing. In New York City, trust me, the same thing. Trust me, it's a whole melting pot, me I tell you. New York City is just they're just a different meds. So the reality of things is that you have the liberal, you have the conservative. Trump, I saw where Obama was saying that black men don't want to vote for Kamala because she's a woman. And say based on me see some of the man them reason to still. Yes, so some of the man them say, boy, them now vote for Kamala because here I go, she's a woman. And even a couple nights ago, I think I did a reason him I say, boy, You know, can't make the woman them run the place because, you know, the world too serious and now, man. We need a man to run it. You get what me I say? Yeah, man, because the woman them too emotional and them something there. Well, really and truly still, you know, if you look throughout history, man, there have been many great female leaders as well, you know. I think we can say up to most recently, the German chancellor, right? Her name was Angela Merkel. Yeah, she did debut for a little bit before her 1978, 79, there and about 1980, there was Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, she was the Prime Minister of England them time there. You know, even in a Pakistan, you know, there was what's her name? Benazir Bhutto, right? She was the Prime Minister, the female there, and them assassinate her. Because in a Pakistan, them man, they think no normal too, you know. Them man, they no woman no fear teach. The woman no fear be a prime minister, nothing like that. So, yeah, man, Benazir Bhutto. But yeah, and you have certain countries now. Look at Barbados with Mia Mottley. Mia Mottley has made us very proud. Trust me. I see Mia Mottley stand up in the United Nations General Assembly and school Netanyahu when he use the Bible to justify mashing up the man them place and them something there. So a lot of great female leaders are around. So the notion of man them as a boy can't make a female come run this thing here. Yeah, Mexico now for real. Mexico now. I think also in Argentina. Let me see. I try to remember if Argentina as well. I know Mexico now, right? But New Zealand had a female prime minister, but I think she. Hold on. Is she still there? New Zealand. You get me? I say? But I think she did get pregnant or something, whatever. I'm not sure. But I think, yeah, New Zealand had a female prime minister. They get me? I say? I think Taiwan, the premier of Taiwan, might be female too. I'm not sure, but long story short, people. And I can go way back in history in Egypt as well. We can talk about Queen Hatshepsut. She was a great leader. Tutankhamun's mother as well. She had to act as co-regent because he was very young. Yeah, man. Very great, man. A lot of great leaders, man. You get me? I say Queen Nzinga. Yeah, Asante Wa. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. A lot of greats, man. Trust me. So we now have to go there. So we can go to Empress Taitu, and that was Menelik's wife in Ethiopia. And you know, she was very instrumental in the Battle of Adwa in 1896 between Italy and Ethiopia, where the Ethiopians defeated a European power for the first time, shake up the whole world. Yeah, the Battle of Adwa. Empress Taitu was very instrumental. You know, she actually led her own army of female warriors as well. You know, she was very instrumental, man, for recognize the craft where the Italians them didn't want to pull off and say, boy, Ethiopia is their protectorate. So any business, anybody want to do business with Ethiopia have to go to Italy. So the Italian part of the agreement states that, and the Amharic part now state differently. And when them find out Empress Taitu say, Menelik, no, this means war. Yeah, man, the man them prepare for war, you know. It's not like say nobody did not sudden attack upon nobody, you know. The man them prepare for war. A man just say, here go on. This can only be solved through war. And a man just say, all right, cool. Make we just go line up and go deal with it. And so the man them used to deal with it back then. You get what I say? So, yeah, man. And they fought. And the Italians were defeated. You know, shake up the whole world. You know, yeah. And that even start Pan-Africanism in our real life. The victory of the Ethiopians. And that's the reason why Benito Mussolini had to go back down there in 1936. As you know, he got secular score because he knew the history. D.S. Isaac said, Assistant Commissioner of JCF Les Green back then said most of the murders that happened against them in Jamaica are interrelationship dispute. Yeah, definitely. Real talk. Real talk that DS Isaacs. Real talk that. Real talk that. You get what I say? But for some strange reason, right? For some strange reason, yeah, man, for some strange reason, them will make it look as if that it's the public who are against them and the xenophobia is rampant and things like that. Colonel LV, if you look at the bottom right hand side of your screen, you will see the money sign, man. Just you can just touch the dollar sign and it will tell you what to do, man. You know, that's why the instructions in general. You get what I say? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But you know everything, I respect and we appreciate the support from everybody. As a matter of fact, let me see how the likes them look there. Because all right, 142 likes, that not bad still. Probably we can get it up to 150. You get what I say? Would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, man, in our real life still, you know, yeah, man, female leaders there have been many great leaders. Come on, we can't go around that, man. They always say, beside every great man is a woman. You get what I say? All heap of greats, man. All heap of greats. All heap of greats. You know, you can't say all Winnie Mandela them did great too, you know. Yeah, they beside Nelson Mandela and all it like a G. Coretta Scott King, that Martin Luther King wife there. And we have all it, man. You have all it, man. You have what's her name, man? What's her name? Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks. She became very famous because she decided she now go sit down at the back of the bus. You get me? I say, yes, a whole heap, man. Whole heap of black women who were very instrumental. You get me? I say, Rita. Yeah, I mean, I gonna mention Rita still, but I'm more like the music settings. You get me? I say, yeah. Oh, you're talking about Italy? How? Yeah, man. 1936 now. Fascist Benito Mussolini around Italy, man, and decides him want to settle back the score with Ethiopia because of what Menelik II did to Francesco Crispi. He was the top man, the general there. He was the prime minister of Italy, Francesco Crispi. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Victor Emmanuel was king at the time. Yeah, man. Victor Emmanuel was king at the time. So, yeah, the prime minister was Francesco Crispi. The general was a general when the general who did lead the Italian them in Eritrea was a general named Baratieri. Yeah, man, very powerful and influential general. But boy, I tell you, say Menelik lost a lot as well, you know. Menelik lost a lot of his top generals too, but trust me, they definitely defeated the Italians them. Rockstar, we say big up Winnie, we say fire with fire. Boy, me I tell you, say, we Winnie Mandela loyalty, yeah, man, but Winnie just reach a point where Winnie just geek to too, man. Listen, me, man, them time that, anyways, I remember when we were talking about that as well. You get what I say? And me kind of look on things differently. Me not to look on a woman with no moral compass in a way where me a judge the woman and I tell them say what is right and what is wrong and them sitting there. No, sir. In a Winnie Mandela, I mean, no, me not talk about Winnie. Me not talk about Winnie. No, man, me not talk about. I mean, not talk about Winnie still in a rock star. You get what I say? But yeah, man, Winnie did definitely fight fire with fire still. But I mean, a lot of great female leaders they bought the place. You get what I say? Where I run the thing. You know, even in the medical field, in the financial field, yeah, man, really and truly still. And the woman never run things no more than ever, you know. In America, yes, it's still male dominated, but even in Jamaica, if you're looking at finance, dominated by women. You get what I say? Yeah, you look in at the even in the political spectrum, you see so much woman in the politics where you never have so much before. You get what I say? Yeah, I think in Jamaica it's a bit female dominated now. Yeah, more women are in positions of power and authority still. You get what I say? Yeah, that's the reality of things. But the reality of things is, as me say, still nobody not trouble, but not trouble them people still. You get what I say? Yeah, man. I'm kind of glad say with dancehall as well, this whole burning a fire upon them and them something there. The man they not to sing about that no more, and me no blame them neither. So for those who are saying, yo, no fire now burn no more and things like that. Yeah, Vioni all Harriet Tubman with the underground railroad. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. I remember say all Prince Hall. Remember Prince Hall wife too, you know, man. Prince Hall wife was very instrumental, but that was during slavery. They were free black men and women. The biggest lie about slavery is to make you feel like say all black men and black women were slaves. You know, that wasn't the case. Even in Jamaica, and every black man and black woman in Jamaica were slaves like that. You had free black men and black women in a real life. Yeah, man. There is even a court matter. There's a court matter where this black Jamaican Negro, his name was I think his name was Williams, right? And yeah, he and a fellow planter had a falling out, and him slapped the planter, like box him down. And the court had to look at the matter. You get what me I say? And they actually passed a law. Well, he won, but the court passed a law and said, boy, a black man can't strike a white man or whatever. Yeah, man. And he was a free man in Jamaica. He was born to a wealthy family, they were saying. Yeah, man. So not everybody during slavery, you know, who was black was a slave. No. The problem is when a heroes there and then sitting there and them talk about black history and no slavery alone, them talk about when they hear Black History Month, it's only about slavery. Black History Month, slavery. Yeah. Well, in a Jamaica, you just hear about little Maroon history and Nanny of the Maroons and Sam Shaw, Paul Bogle, George William Gardner and Buster Mantians. Give a little brief synopsis. Marcus Garvey, them and all them. That's it. Norman Manley, that's it. Gone. You don't really learn nothing. They don't teach anything at all. You get what I say? Yeah, so nobody ever know nothing about no history or nothing like that. But that's just the way it has always been still, you know? Yeah. And everybody's supposed to know. And that they must say, you know. They must say, well, but I don't really care about that. Sophia Jacobs. Yeah, man. Big up in Sophia. Where you going with? Bless up. Yeah, man. Manners and respect every time. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Rhythm Palace, man. Of course, it's good to have women in the balance of power. Of course. You know, a cosmic equilibrium, you know. The balance, you know, in general. The problem is that and it's based on a Western ideology as well, because you know, like culturally, even in Africa, right, the women were always at the forefront. That's the reality of things. Even in the mythology, yeah, man, look at Isis. Isis was very important in Egyptian mythology, right? Look what France did. France took Isis, turned her into the Statue of Liberty, gave it to America as a gift. So you know, say what Isis that. You get what I say? Yeah. So you know, the female was always respected back then, man. As me said, I was the patriarchal mindset, just chip in, and then them people start deal with it that way then. Yeah. But yeah, you need women in positions of power too. Because you have enough man too, it's all about ego. But black men in America seems to be not wanting to vote for Kamala because she's a woman. And them I say, well, yeah, them not feel comfortable to vote for a woman, and you know, them not trust a woman and whatever. But me not see it that way at all. At all. You know, remember, it's a whole administration. It's not she run nothing like that per se. Of course, she have executive privileges and all them something there. You know, she controlling nuclear button and them something there. Me get that part. She the CEO. Me get that. But it's a whole machine. You know, yeah, it's just she have her administration. So at the end of the day, you know, me not really see nothing wrong with Kamala I go up there, but me see Obama step out, and some black men have been offended by even what Obama said. Obama said, boy, a lot of the black men don't want to vote for Kamala because she's a woman. So it's like he might insinuate say boy the black man them very misogynistic. You get what me I say? Yeah. So that never sit too well with a lot of black men. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. G State Media Entertainment, where you going with manners and respect, you know. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, you know, G State. Yeah, man. G State, fully active. Yeah, man. Manners and respect me general. Is it? Reading Palace Studio. My hope is that you will have some discussion on the water situation in Jamaica. People shouldn't have to pay water trucks delivering water in 2024. All right. May I go show you this Reading Palace? May I show you something, right? In 2010, right? Yeah. I bought a house in St. Catherine, right? Now, the community that the house is in is like a big scheme thing, you know. But here we go now. You buy the lots and you build on it. Some very nice size lots, you know. So you know, say people build up a wall heap at 3-story and 2-story and some very nice houses. Right? Long story short, the community did not have any water commission water. So everybody had to have drums. You know, you have a 3 drum and you run all of your pipe in. So your pipe connected to your drum on rooftop or whatever. So you had to buy the water. Now, some of the senior people who were working at Water Commission were the ones who were in charge or who own water trucks and them something there. So it was a big business for water trucks to sell the water because the amount where them charge to fill up one drum, they were making a lot of money. All right, cool. Lo and behold, them start run pipe come down. Like some man start run pipe and say them a water commission. Only if you know say that them man their thing never regularize. You know, like a man have him work a water commission to just run some water in the community and give everybody a connection and them something there. Yeah. Listen me, man. The way the man them dangerous, I'll meet at the man them used to sell. So long story short, the scheme didn't have any running water from the water commission. So even water commission employees were scamming the system where the man them run water in the place and collect money and them things. You understand me? I say. So the reality of things is that a lot of that, yeah, corruption too. Because enough of the man them who own the water trucks them no want the people and get no pipe water, brother. You must be mad. Them just know so them can go to the river and full of them tank and them good, brother. The amount of money where they make a supply water. So Reading Palace, you know, the way it is, brother, you know, trust me. A next man's trash is a next man's treasure. You get what I say? Yeah, that's the reality of things. Well on the Rockstar, me don't know we are say I complain about the water still. You get what I say? I think nobody really complain about water still like that. You get what I say? Yeah, but in a Jamaica still, man. The general has said that's water needed in a Jamaica, man. You get what I say? Yeah. Nonsense. Why not trust us? She'll have an entire team to support her. Come on, stop with the foolishness. It's full time now. A woman leaves the office. Well, Sophia Jacob, you know, based on what Obama is saying, the black males are not supporting Kamala because she's a woman. All right, so the man them gone too. You get what I say? So probably enough of the man them I say Trump still because Kamala is a woman. You get me? Yeah. So I just they still, you know, because Kamala is a woman. Yeah, man, you know how that go. The man then decides so then they're not gonna vote for her. Hey, listen to me. America culturally, yeah, it's a very unique environment. You get what I say? Yeah, man, very unique. Very unique, trust me, because a lot of people are easily influenced, right? And people just go with the herd mentality as well. Yeah, because in a real life still, me not feel say a man fi say boy him not gonna vote for Kamala because she a woman. No. Look at the qualifications, not the gender. But you really have men who, yeah, man, you have some man when I really want that woman do the thing. Me did not expect even a Michelle Obama for run still, but you know, the way things work out, it dropped right in a Kamala hand. I don't even think Kamala was really planning for that. Like 2 years ago, I don't think Kamala was planning for this. Yeah, in a real life, you know. Yeah, because probably she was thinking Biden gonna run again. But you know, Biden did the right thing still, you know. Yeah, I feel give Biden respect, man. Biden just realized a year ago now can't carry water in a basket. Yeah, so he better him just throw in the towel. And the right thing that still I get me I say. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, my attitude, man. Trust me, man. As me say, man, some people don't want the place get no water because the man them with the truck, them a make them money too. The man them will sell it, drum them a make money. As a matter of fact, remember say couple months ago, you know, man, some politician that cry wolf, he say who a get drum and all them something, the free drum. Remember all Ian Eels did go take picture of the man business place and then sitting there and go tell lie on the man and them sitting there about him get JLP drum and them something there. Remember Ian Eels go to the car wash man and create one big excitement when nothing never goes up. All him lucky the people them nobody, you know, sue him. You get what I say? But people make money, man. Some people make money. I just this or that day. You get what I say? Yeah, 20 more days and we all will see. You get what I say? Andal Scotch. It's not about her. If they're not happy, the entire cabinet is up for discussion. Well, right now, it's between her and Trump. So I really write this right there. When she win, you know, per se, for argument's sake, that I went to have her administration, but at this point in time, I really you get what I say, versus Trump. So she have to put in the work is that as a serious thing. Sadu Barry, where you going with? Big up yourself, you know, Sadu Barry. Yeah, man. Respect for the check-in, my general. Sophia says she can't wait until she win. It will close the mouth of the fools who voted against her. Well, Sophia, not because they not vote for her means them are fools. You get me? I say people vote for where them choose as being policies. You get me? I say? Yeah, that's the reality of things, you know. People are gonna vote for you say, boy, all right. Just like James Banner said, boy, yeah, man, he's anti-immigration in terms of the people at the border. Yeah, he must say people can come in, you know, legally, you know, like through them, get them visa or whatever. But in the like we're going to the border where people just come at the border and they just let them in. You know a problem with that. So, you know, you have people who are like that still. You get what I say? Yeah, man. So people are gonna vote for what them want to deal with and their policies. Kamala's presented some good policies. 25,000 down payment on a house, right? Increasing the supply of houses, right? All the political things that go on. So 50,000 tax credit there. That would work out well too. Mrs. She says she planned for she says she planned for thing there. She planned to free up the weed thing and now to legalize marijuana. That she put out there. I don't know if the black vote. She think that I catch still, but that would be a good thing, you know, because it has not been decriminalized on the federal level. It's the weirdest thing we've seen a long time, you know. From a state level, yeah, it decriminalized, but from a federal level, no, for whatever reason. You know, when in a real life, them decriminalize that, man. Trust me, man. Them wouldn't have the problem with no weed. Yeah, man, I hide and I sell weed and them sitting there. No. Everybody would probably plant one tree or whatever, and you know, it's a whole different ball game when them decriminalize certain things. Same thing with Jamaica's government. Me not see nobody a pressure Andrew honest them to decriminalize the whole ganja settings. No, just make the man them all the same stance. You get me? Yeah. At least Mark Golding. I think Mark Golding put that as a you know, yeah, man, a part of his manifesto to decriminalize the marijuana. I think he was speaking about you know, giving more access to members of the Rastafarian community. Those are good talking points as well. But here we go now. The Rasta now go vote for Mark Golding. That's the thing. Rasta said them born politics. But at the end of the day, them gonna want the politicians to, you know, yeah man, pass laws will benefit them. So that's the reality of things. So Mark Golding says some good liquor talk more time, but that can't go help him vote. The Rasta not go vote for him. You know, he might endorse Richard Curry. No, Maroon not vote for him like that. No, sir. You get what I say? So that's just the reality of things, you know. When it comes out to politics, people will do anything still. But Trump, boy, trust me, man. Trump is a wild card, man. Trump is a wild card, you know. I'm gonna say, yo, just read Trump because can keep it real and them something there. I don't really Trump me afraid of, you know. I don't really Trump me afraid of. The man them where you see the man them with their 9 years. Oh my gosh. Trust me. I'm afraid of them, man. Afraid of them. You know, I'm afraid of the Stephen Miller them and Stephen Miller them. What? Steve Bannon them. Man, they're radical, man. Steve Bannon them. Oh, yeah, say, man. Yeah, man. Stephen Miller. What's his son-in-law name? Jared Kushner. Oh my gosh, man. Them man, they're trouble. Trouble. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Trouble. And especially the same people them who are promote Project 2025 as well. They have a close connection as well to the previous administration. We are talking about Trump administration. Yeah, man, have a whole heap of them, man, they start up this Project 2025 thing. When they call it again, man, they call it a name, man. They call it some project them call it again, man. Now I talk about Project 2025. I talk about the group. Me know so a project them call it themselves, but them are the one who kind of promotes. I'm soon telling the name people. They are the ones who are promoting this Project 2025 and them something there. And a lot of the things them very serious about. You get me? I say them very serious about it, man. Because in a real life, these people really believe say this country belongs to only one set of people. That's the reality of things. You understand me? I say everybody fight for them only because space and them something there, but you have some people who really believe say boy, this a country are feed them on and everybody else. No, it not belong to them. You know, so it's a melting pot in America. Is a melting pot. You get me? I say you have all different types of people in America. But when they come onto the political landscape, yeah, because you know, so the majority is, you know, Christian evangelical. So you know what thing go. Yeah, man. Them take feed them thing to an extreme level. But when they have to watch and see what I go on still, you know, there's some day when they come onto the politics settings, because they have to watch and see what I go on. Yeah, man. Now we just observe and see it play out. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, people vote for what's beneficial to them, you know. Not because, oh, I am black, or not because, yeah, me have to vote over this. Yeah. Just like Obama, even Trump did say too, if you if you don't vote for me and all kind of something, you know, Obama, Trump, them do it. You get me? But when say Biden did do it too. If you don't vote for me, yes, the Federalist Society. Thank you, Shim Campbell. Let me see. The Federalist Society. I think that's something like that still. No, man. It's a project, man. It's a project. No, it's a project though. No, it's a project, right? It's a project. Me soon tell you. Me soon tell you, man. And it's a very popular name to you. Yeah, man. It's a very popular name, man. You get what I say? Yeah, man. It's a very popular name. I think the Federalist Society, right, is a part of them, but I think me soon tell you how the thing go, man. You get what I say? Yeah, man. So yeah, me still I try remember. You get me? I say, some project thing, man. Is either the project or the federalist? The heritage. Thank you, my attribute. Heritage. Right. The heritage. I think of the Heritage Society or something like that still. But yeah, man, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, the Heritage Society, you know, and them man they are the with Project 2025 and them something. But you know, yeah, man, their ideas, you know, definitely align with Trump. Trump was forced to distance himself from them, you know, even though him know enough of them too. Him know, you know, enough of him people connected to them and them something there. But you know, at the end of the day, the media blew it up and he was asked and him have to distance himself from them. But them people, yeah, man, is a serious plan them have, man. And trust me, the plan with them have, you know, nothing wrong with it per se, you know. In terms of Trump look on it, him can say, oh yeah, man, this can make sense. It's not gonna be unconstitutional. But the plans are just draconian. Some of them downright racist, all of them something there. Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, we have to just watch and see what go on. They get me and say with Kamala Harris, well, hey, is a female, and you know, me sure say what she's doing now, yeah, man. Biden couldn't do it, you mad man. But if Biden a fight and I say, oh, I will continue. Trust me, man. You know, 20 days away, I don't think most of the Democrats, them like all Empart and Anne-Marie, them would be happy right now. They would be very sad about Biden being the man who run up against Trump. You see how Kamala put out a medical report and a challenge Trump and say, put out a medical report and Trump dilly-dally around that. You know, Trump now show that. You know, because Kamala younger, so she fit and healthier. You know, Trump at what? Trump how much? 70 what? 8 do you know about now? What, 78 or 79 or something like that? Yeah. So she a challenge him for sure. Say him fit for can run the country still. But you see, me not understand still how some people say Trump, right? As if, and if you ask them about the Central Park 5 thing, I think them tend to brush it under the carpet with that. You know, I find that weird too still. I think that's one of the reasons why, you know, I'm not a big fan of Trump like that. And I saw his presidency. I saw what he did during his presidency as well. That make it worse. Make me, yeah. I am not a fan of it at all, because the man the thing extreme. You get me? I say, any way him feel, I saw him act. So I just that's right there. Well, Shim Campbell, the reality is, yeah, I them mention Trump name in it still. You get what I say? I really them writing Trump name in it. As soon as President Trump wins, yeah, man, he will do this and do that, and President Trump, and I saw them I write the President Trump them in it. So yeah, Trump I gonna mention night 300 odd times because of them I insert him in it. You get what I say? No man, Colonel Elvin, man. Selling ganja without license. Nobody wouldn't want a ganja for buy. In a real life, if Jamaica legalize ganja, them have a better chance. Yeah, man. If you not really have the whole part issues with that, brother. Man, a plant and a smuggle and them something there. Any other legalize, everybody can plant a little thing and everybody good. That won't be no problem. You understand what I say? Yeah, let's work that theme, the law enforcement. Make them go focus on the criminals them out there. Instead of look for some man where a plant and a sell. Yeah, in a real life. As a matter of fact, if the government legalize the weed, the price drop. Nobody would not sell no weed again. I 1 pound where probably would cost. All right, what's this now? If a pound did cost all $10,000 per se, right? Just the argument's sake. That legalized, I go gone down to 1,000 or so. So a man say it make no sense him but try even sell nothing, brother, because the money not depend it. That's the reality of things, too, you know. It's the same thing even over here, so. A lot of dispensaries that are about the place, so guess what? Nobody now go up on a car and go buy nothing from no man. A man where that go on dispensary where he know same thing legit, and he might get the legit thing where him certain about. Eh? So even when them add the dispensaries, it really lick up their little money where you see a sell it about the place. Yeah, in a real life, dispensaries knock them out of business because people more likely to go to the dispensary go buy them thing than one little corner man where I come bring something, come give them where them don't know where them use it and strengthen or whatever. Yeah, that's just the reality I think still. But as me say still now, we just there, I wait and I watch, you know, as we quint, is that time, you know, three weeks away, less than 3 weeks away. You get what me I say? Yeah, definitely to Poseidon online ordering. You can buy your you can buy your brownies, then you can buy your gummies, them. You get what me I say? Yeah, so even some people, enough people they don't about smoke no more. Some they just buy them brownies or them gummies or whatever, man, and you get what me I say? Yeah, man. Then just deal with the edibles, man. And that's it. You know, way better. Not smoking in them lungs. So I write this or that there. Anyway, still people. Big up on yourself, manners and respect to everybody. We're almost at the 4-hour mark. So you know how the thing go. Yeah, man. Our next good little reasoning. Respect to the chat where they are. I go all the fourth same way. Yeah, man. Manners and respect. Big up to everybody, you know. You know how the thing go. Just drop a like on your way out as well if you have not yet done so. Yeah, man. Greatly appreciate the 3 hours and 51 minutes with the ones and ones in there. And I go and reason. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Big up to all the panelists that would normally pass through still. You know, big up to all the ones and ones who check in from time to time. And big up to the chat as always. So, as I said before, just drop a like on your way out. You know, greatly appreciated. And ones who are new to the platform, if you rate the thing, you can leave a like as well. You can share it. You know, big up to the player back crew as well. Big up to everybody. Catch you up on the next one.